Science, ladies and
Crazy.
gentlemen.
Science.
Science is the answer to
Science.
everything.
Show is.
It's what she blinded me with. No, that was a bad joke.
Science. All right, so hi everybody. Welcome back to Dinner and a Game, where we seek to continue to befuddle and amaze you with our words, our actions, and sometimes our choices. So we hope everyone has had a wonderful, wonderful day, and we hope that our lovely people here are ready to finish off a fight that we left midway through last game in a lovely tannery, which I'm sure all of you want to get back to right away because it's such a hospitable area to be in.
I want to dunk there. I want to dunk a certain creature's head in one of the bats and just hold it there for a few minutes.
That'd be nice.
As well, that would definitely do something.
Just put the lid on it and bury him in the building.
For those of you who are tuning in for the first time or tuning in and still haven't figured out what's going on after watching it hundreds of times, we are Dinner in a Game. Hi, and we are here to play D&D and to chew bubblegum, and I'm out of bubblegum, so we're just going to play D&D. But what we're doing is we play D&D on Wednesday nights, and we play our homebrew campaign, which is called Kingdoms of Mist. I created this world in this campaign because I am a huge fan of Treasure Planet. I was a huge, absolutely massive fan of, oh my god. I literally was thinking in my head so I wouldn't forget it, and then the moment I went to go say it, I forget it. Spelljammer, I remembered. I'm okay. I'm all right. Yeah, Spelljammer is amazing. So, but I wanted to try and do something that was a little bit of a mix of that, and so I put together this world, and these wonderful people have helped come together to help me explore it. It's kind of a work in progress as we are moving through, and it's going to just continue to grow as we continue to play. Everyone is currently level 9 characters. And we are in the city of Trask, where we have uncovered some very interesting situations that are part of the overall, I don't know, meta of what's happening. And basically, the world is being invaded by creatures from every other plane of existence. And the city they were previously in, which was the capital of this particular planet, Elatris, called Ayla, they basically saw it get sacked. And they managed to flee with some refugees. They went out to up into the mountains, and now apparently those factions have turned their eyes on the mountain hold of Trask, and our players have kind of faced down I guess one of the lieutenants of these forces, and they are squared off against him in a tannery where he has kidnapped one of the NPCs and love interest of our amazing Utopia, and used her as a hostage, attempting to force Utopia to turn herself over because, as we found out previously, there is something very special about Utopia's bloodline, and they want her for something. So, as we left off in the fight, things were kind of getting to a head. A bunch of zombies had showed up. You guys were running around trying to get things squared away, and we're going to be getting into that momentarily. I know you guys are anxious to get back to it, but I just wanted to go through and establish who our amazing people are playing tonight and who they're actually playing. So let's go ahead and start with Milagros. Who are you playing this evening?
Hi. I will be playing Utopia Okal, formerly, but still kind of Aster, because all the other Asters died, so she's kind of the only one left. Not her fault, by the way. She had no idea what was going on.
She killed
It's
no.
okay. Once
She killed her family.
She had no idea what was going on. Like, the first and only time she leaves home, she comes back, everybody's dead and the world ends. Like, maybe this is why she wasn't allowed to go to sleepaway camp. But she is now
Great movie, by the way.
Currently fighting for her kind of sorta maybe would be girlfriend's life. They
if
haven't
GM
gotten to
wasn't
have
such a dick.
Yeah, they haven't gotten to have it like go on a date or anything yet, but it's just kind of, she's been pining for a while, and Camille keeps ending up in danger, so like she's got to help because it's kind of her fault. Utopia's fault, not Camille's fault. Camille's never done anything wrong in her entire life.
She's a sweet baby angel.
She's never done anything wrong. But yeah, I'm just hoping to do some radiant damage, because I know last time
possibly selling out a bunch, thinking about selling you guys out to demonic forces. Oh,
okay, first of all, she was gonna do that under duress.
Who wouldn't though?
Duress, like the world-ending duress. That's not a choice, okay? A choice between do this thing or like I'll send you to hell. Like that's not a choice. It's not her fault.
And she didn't say she sent her to hell. It didn't say she sent her to hell. It said just do this thing, or I'm going to consider you lunch.
Yeah, and what creature was it? Some fucking Slenderman demon head ass. So
that is
she
duress.
Still has never done anything wrong.
I don't know. Tomato. Let's move on. Cassie.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. I'm
Excellent,
still
amazing, wonderful.
Still a little like jazzed from last night, but
yes, I understand over at ADH Adventures you had a bit of a time last night, and you may or may not have, lost a sister.
I did. My cleric lost her sister right in front of her eyes. Dragon was just like, "No, fuck you in particular," and hit her where it hurts. And it was wonderful. Live for pain.
And that's why we don't have friends, ladies and gentlemen.
We're not friends.
We're all friends.
We're not friends.
We're totally friends.
We're trauma family.
Yeah.
It's trauma bonding.
We're trauma bonding, exactly.
What's wrong, Sam?
Trauma is thicker
Trauma
than
banding
blood.
is bad.
Trauma is thicker than blood.
You know what's thicker than trauma?
What?
Rum.
No, it's not. But anyway.
Not really.
Cassie, who are you playing tonight?
I am playing Callie, or Calvatea Tessara. She is a spore druid wood elf, because weird things happen when you put wood elves underground.
Someone just played the Stitch Ohana sound.
Aww.
Yes. Family.
Yep.
Family means no one
Nobody
gets left behind or forgotten.
Nice.
That's my family.
So, and Calvatea is a wood elf.
Mhm.
And she's maybe a little bit unhinged.
Just a little,
That's
weird things happen.
As it happens when you raise a wood elf underground.
They replaced all screws with wooden dowels, and over time those tend to not hold as well.
Yeah.
They get wet and they get soggy and they melt
Phrasing.
away.
No. The damn is not a good thing.
No.
I don't approve.
Ew.
Although it does happen over time, yeah. Otherwise, you should consult a doctor.
There's some swelling and then some shrinkage. It just happens. Sam, save me from what I just did.
No. You get to live in that one.
I am known in several places the context gremlin for a reason.
Sam, how are you doing?
Recovering from yesterday and just a buttload of writing. I don't want to type up any more of this paper today. I need a break.
And you're getting it.
Feels good. Looking forward to this. Been looking forward to giving this space-stealing, mind-copying son of a bitch the business end of a psychic knife.
And hopefully
Get in line.
you will. Who are you playing tonight, speaking of psychic knives?
Tonight I am playing Drake. Not quite swashbuckler rogue, specializing in the psychic approach to the job. Psychic blades, psychic links, apparently now teleporting to psychic blades. It's very unique abilities, and I am all for it. I freaking love this subclass already.
And not to mention your magic boots.
Magic boots.
You haven't stopped using them yet.
No. No. I will be stab happy Spider-Man.
And Rob, how are you doing?
That's a great question, Ray.
That's a big pause.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm making a new TikTok finally.
Yay!
I'm trying to get over my perfectionism because it is a serious flaw. It is not a good quality, people.
Post it.
At some point, it's gonna take me a little while because it's a crafting video because I want to actually do something related to what I do.
Da-da-da.
And yeah, just living with my demons.
It doesn't help that you probably are a demon, so
Yeah.
demon of darkness.
Are your demons okay? Are they eating enough? Are they?
Oh, they're fine.
Oh,
If they're feeling irritable, we can get them some ice cream.
Yeah,
demons
that'd be nice.
love ice cream.
Yeah. Chill them out.
Yeah. And who are you playing tonight, Rob?
I am playing Aeom, and I am so happy to get back because I denounced my god so that I could save somebody's life.
Sure did.
She'll understand.
She'll understand.
It's fine.
It's gonna be
Totally
really good.
fine.
That was like, I just want to say, Ray, that whole scene the other day. Ray is the master of, you think that you're going in your direction. You think you have your story set out. But Ray's been planning this. He's like a battlefield commander. He knows exactly what you're thinking, and he's already countered you. It sucks.
I think,
and it's
I
awesome.
I think the biggest problem is I don't do that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I don't.
Okay,
I watch your story as you develop it.
okay.
And I love to see how you guys are building your stories out and how your characters
Yeah.
are developing. And then after I've gauged them and I've seen what they look like, I'm like, what is the absolute worst fucking just end around I can put in front of them?
Yeah.
And
It's
then
the worst, but it's the best. That's what I love about it.
Yep.
See, pain is good.
Exactly.
It's not just the pain, though. It's not just the pain. It's the concept of putting that choice in front of a character and then letting me see how you work through it in your head in the perspective of that character,
Yeah.
which then gives me a whole new insight and lets me go down a whole new path. So,
Mhm.
Yeah. No, it's
Kobayashi Maruing it.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. But
awesome. Amazing.
Aeom is here. Thank you very much, Robin. We will chat later because I don't want you to
Ooh.
be this sad.
Ray, I only play sad, and I am only ever sad.
No, get a cat.
Mood.
Cats
Get a
cure
cat.
depression.
Get a cat.
Cats cure depression. They
I
do.
like
They do.
dogs more.
I don't know.
Okay.
Or they jump
I mean,
scare you
also,
when you
yeah.
least expect it.
No,
It-
like it's been proven, like petting a cat reduces like oxytocin
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and
It's
actually
the
does
same-
help with
But
depression.
it's the same thing with dogs. But
Okay,
the thing the
that's
cats
true.
have over dogs is that their purr is of a proper frequency to increase the rate of healing.
Yeah.
And your bone density, it improves your bone density. That's probably why I've never broken a bone.
No wonder my wife
Nice.
is so hard-headed. I'm kidding.
Oh,
Ooh.
she
Hey,
must still be. She'll just still be
Can
on
we
her
clip
separate
that?
VC. Oh, we can clip that.
Yes, perfect.
Oh shit! No! 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 No!
You said it, it's too late.
Wait a minute.
Nothing.
The title of this
Too
clip
bad,
is
no,
"Watch This End."
Oh, I'm in trouble later. Oh.
Rob, when you said I'm always sad, it brought into mind that scene from Peaky Blinders. Happy or sad? Sad.
Sad.
I warn you, it'll break your heart. Already broken.
That's
yes.
been a sound that's been used on TikTok massively.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Speaking of massive in TikTok, Sphinx.
Oh, hi.
How are you doing?
I'm tired. It's been a long day.
I am sorry,
I'm
it's been a long
tired.
day. I'm about to make Sam's day longer.
Oh dear.
Oh,
What happened? I love that it's titled "Watch This M." That's hilarious.
I like to bring fear into things. Anyway, hi Sphinx.
Hello.
Since you're now having a better day than Sam, how are you doing?
Apparently having a better day than Sam.
If things start flying at him from off screen, we know where it's coming from.
Yep.
So
That's hilarious.
and you are playing who tonight?
I am playing Valestein Okal, Kalistar, Bard, Sorcerer, and Adopted Dad to Utopia. Currently on a truce with the weird dark entity that is now the second passenger inside of his body.
It's getting real crowded in there.
It's getting real crowded in here. Like, if we become Venom, like, that's gonna be a whole thing. Like,
Oh yeah,
that would be amazing. And then we would have to start talking in the first person plural all the time. We would not be able to stop.
Moon Knight. Marvel's copyrighted all the good shit.
True.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. And if you guys want, you can find Dinner in a Game at any of our social media accounts. We have several. They're all over the place. You can find them in our link tree. Now, as always, if you follow us here on Twitch, it automatically enters you to win the. Whoops. Oh, weird. Nope. I'm gonna leave that alone. It's messing up. So it automatically enters you to win this set of books. This is the D&D 5e core set. And it's not just a regular core set. This is the special edition core set that comes with the player's guide, the monsters manual, the DMG, the GM screen, and it comes in that slip sleeve. But the biggest thing about this set that makes it different than others is it's got foil embossed covers. So they are shiny, they are spectacular, they are marvelous, and if you make this your primary set of source books and you take it to the game store, you won't have to write your name on the edge in black Sharpie because your books will not look like anyone else's in the store. So you know exactly who steals them. Anyway, so if you want to be entered to win this, all you have to do is follow us. Also, to follow us, in order to participate in any our other contests, which we're going to be doing at the break, you also have to be a follower of the show. Now, that contest involves a certain set of minis that we've been giving away stuff from for a while now. And this is this. Where is it? It just sometimes just doesn't want to do its job. There it is. This set of minis right here. This is from Arch Villain Games set of minis called Tomb of Demons Volume 2. This set of minis is actually 3D files that they sell on to their subscribers, and you basically can print these out. I am printing these out for you guys, and we will be giving away one of these minis at the break. We will start a contest at the beginning of the break. You guys will vote on which mini we give away while we're on break. When we come back from break, you will tell us what mini we got, and we will select a winner. Now, for the standard contest, we only give away minis from the first 2 rows of minis. The reason for that is the minis in the background. We have Adamal, the Seneschal of Orcus, who's on the right, and we have Orcus himself, who's in the center. The other one is a bust. If anyone ever wants to switch out Adamal, the Seneschal of Orcus, for his bust, you can, if we ever get that. But in order to unlock the other 2, if we get a hype train started, period, at all, we will also give away Adamal, the Seneschal of Orcus. If we complete a hype train, go through all 5 levels and complete a hype train, we will give away another copy of Orcus. Now, we've already given away 1 copy of Orcus. It was on the debut of Star Shard Stories' new Monster Hearts 2 game, and we gave away 1 copy of Orcus already. In fact, most of his base is sitting around in front of me in pieces here. The base is literally bigger around than my head. It's
a big old boy.
Yeah,
Damn.
he is
big boy.
chunky McChunk. But if we get a hype train completed, we will give away Orcus as well. So, number 1, if you want a chance to win Orcus, be watching. Number 2, if you want a really good chance to win Orcus, get a lot of other people to come in and watch too. So they can do things like contribute bits, give away subs. That's how you start a hype train. If we get a hype train completed, we will give away another copy of Orcus. So do whatever you can to help us out, and we will do whatever we can to make you winners and give you neat new prizes. Now, the other thing we're doing, the last thing I'm going to talk about, is over on our TikTok account, we're at 940 subs. Yeah, I think 940 followers on TikTok. When we hit 1,000 followers, which is like less than 60 away now, we are going to give away this. It is a 3D printed Wizard's Tower. This thing is actually designed at 28 millimeter scale. The front door opens and closes. There's a hatch in the top that opens and closes, and it's 4 stories tall. It's about 11 inches tall in total. It's about this tall. It's about that wide. And this thing has windows with you can put window coverings in them, like blinds and drapes and stuff like that. They're all set. They come with that. It has each layer pulls off, so you can look at the individual floors, and all the castle breaks down into smaller pieces, and literally all the pieces for this tower will fit inside of a shoebox. And in fact, I'm going to be making a TikTok video showing me putting this together, taking it apart, and storing it in a shoebox. So, you guys want a chance to win this? Go over to our TikTok, which is in our socials. Follow us on TikTok, and be sure to tell other people about us on TikTok, and you will be eligible to win this amazing tower. So, all that being said, that is pretty much all I want. Oh, a couple other things. Sorry, I forgot. Number one, one of the big things I love to focus on with Dinner to Game, because these amazing people have done so much to help me create it, and I love it, and I want it to continue to grow, is that we focus on community. Our Discord is our community in our home. We have a Facebook group that has over 13,000 people in it. We want to have that sense of community. We want to build on that. Now, that being said, when you have a community, you look out for each other. And we have a member of our community who has come up on some incredibly hard and difficult times. They were horribly injured in 2021, right at the start of and they or 2020, I should say, right at the start of the big pandemic. And for work, they were basically a bartender and a barista. So they got hit by a car, and they were basically had horrible injuries that have taken a lot of time to heal. Now, of course, insurance was helping, everything like that, but even with all that going on, after a certain amount of time, benefits start to run out. And it's been almost 2 years, and they are now at the point where they are pretty much. Uh-oh, I think she read it.
She's in
Yep.
trouble.
Okay.
Sam's in trouble.
Oh,
Sorry, that was worth
I
interrupting for.
I just heard, motherfucker. I was like, oh shit.
So anyway, but anyway, they've been doing their best, and they are currently in a situation where they are safe. But they are on the last legs of trying to get back on their feet, and basically, for the most part, almost all their benefits have run out. So they need a little bit to help tide them over until their disability kicks in, so they can get a place to live, and so they can start their road back to full recovery. So if you can, I've linked their GoFundMe in chat. If you can donate to it, please do. Everything you can do helps. In fact, that reminds me, I was going to donate to it myself. Everything you do helps, and everything we do as a community to help each other just goes to show that the gaming community is a family above all things. If you can't, don't worry about it. That link can go to anyone. Click the link, copy the link, share the link out on your social media. Tell people that this is something that would so help out a member of our gaming community. And if you can do something, always do something. If you can't, then do whatever you can. Talk about it, share it, get the word out there, and make sure that you help people understand that this is a good cause for someone who really needs the help. And speaking of helping, we have a member of our community who is actually helping do fundraisers. Um, you have PSK Studios, who's here on Twitch, and they run a mini painting studio, but they also auction off custom painted minis that they do in order to donate them to the American Suicide Foundation. And they do these roughly about every month, and we would love to see you guys give them some support. If you can donate to the cause, they have a GoFundMe set up here, but it also has information for their links for their auctions and everything like that. So if you want to get an amazing custom mini, and if you're in our Discord, you've probably seen some of his stuff he's posted. He is an amazing artist. His stuff is incredible, and it would be a total worthwhile cause to be able to buy a piece of art and also support an incredible charity that does incredible work. So if you can, go check that out and do what you can to help out. And thank you all for bearing with me. I apologize for taking so long. I know I'm verbose. But
Important cause
Yeah, it's
deserve
worth
the
it.
words.
Good.
so, all that being said, now that we've been good people and been nice and done everything we're supposed to do to be good peoples, I am going to turn back into a horrific monster and torture these lovely people. Does that sound like a plan, guys?
Yeah.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Let's do this.
I mean, it sounds like a plan. Maybe not like the best plan, but it's
Are
a
you
plan.
objecting to my plan?
Well, I mean,
That's it.
Are you
Ray, you
objecting
can-
to
Nice
my
knowing
plan?
you, Sam.
Sam, you've
No.
incurred his wrath.
Drake was a great character.
Yeah.
It was nice
Look,
knowing
I'm
you.
at like
Justin,
28
on a
feet,
roll.
and this thing is hitting like if I pass the save around 15. I ain't gonna survive many more of these hits. And he
Well,
doesn't
you
seem to
know.
like the fact I'm on the ceiling.
It's all about how you take the hit. Roll with it, and you might make it.
True.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into the damage, shall we? We transitioned and didn't crash. I'm so happy.
Yes.
So when we left off, we were, I do believe, at the top of the round. So it is Val's turn. For the
Oh, is it my
situation for
turn?
everyone at home, the character on the right-hand side of the screen in orange that my mouse is currently hovering over, that's the big bad. All these guys roaming around here are the zombies that are running around. And we also have the player characters. This is Drake, this is Val, that's Aom, this is Utopia, and that is Callie. Oh, that's an urn. I was like, what is that? I was like, never mind, that's one of those braziers. I always want to
That's
say
a
brazier.
rat.
Huh?
Hold up.
I always try
That's
to
a
say
different
brazier.
thing. That's
All
a
right.
different thing.
So, Val,
I thought
you're
I took
up.
my turn. I thought my turn happened last time. That's when I did all the scorching rays.
Was that on this turn?
Let me check.
Oh, did we? We might have ended on your turn because it was the top of
I
the
think
round.
we ended on my
Let me
turn.
check. I think
Check
we
the
ended.
pages.
I think we ended at the top of the round.
minute,
Yeah,
check the
he
minutes.
gave Callie Bardic inspiration, and then we called it there.
All right, so that's good. All right, so that means it's Aom's turn.
Woo! Shit.
Oh boy.
Shit.
So, if I remember correctly, you brought Camille all the way back to the doors.
I did. Yep.
And did you just lay her down there, or
I don't feel comfortable with that.
actually, to be honest, you can't lay her down because she
Oh.
counts as your item interaction when you picked her up, and you can only
Okay.
take one item interaction in a turn. So you can, funnily enough, freely drop her.
Wow.
I mean, you have to drop her hard.
Okay.
Put her down.
So this, I remember where I was going. Since my shadow thing, Shadow Aeon, can attack, can I have Shadow Aeon hold Camille?
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to summon Shadow Aeon.
All right. I need to create a shadow in
Nice.
We just need to like create like his token, then make it like like a grayscale image.
Yeah.
It
Here
is
for
standing
that.
right beside you, Aom.
Perfect.
It goes on your initiative, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can only interact with it on my turn.
Gotcha.
I'm going to turn to Shadow Aeon. I'm not really familiar with you yet. Just keep her safe. And I hand over Camille.
It's very
to
disturbing
Shadow
because as you're looking at Shadow Aeon, he is a duller, grayer version of yourself. His colors are suppressed. But where your eyes would normally be sparkling out, there is nothing but void.
Val kind of looks behind himself at Aeon, like as this happens, and he's like, "I've got questions about that later."
Yeah, I feel my own. I think you're the best one to answer them. And I,
Oh,
I hand over Camille. Question: are those the the pits in the ground, are they like raised at all?
No, they're recessed
no,
in the
they're
ground.
just
They're recessed in the ground?
Yep.
Good to
Okay.
know.
shit.
Are you okay?
No, that's gonna be real fun.
Cassie, what are you planning?
Oh no, I think I know where this is going.
How strong
So,
am I?
Aeon, what are you doing? That was you moved over. So you're handing. You can, since this is actually your turn, you can hand him to her as your item interaction.
Yeah. Is that it? I can't.
No. You can do anything else you want to do now.
Okay. Quick question: is there anything in this room that can be used as to block a person? Like a
what?
pillar or like a wall, anything that can shield a person from sight.
From sight,
Yeah,
the doors are standing in front of you. Put someone on the other side of the door.
I don't like that idea.
You can put her down by one of the burning braziers.
Okay, so they're sitting on the ground.
Yes, those are raised up. They're
Okay.
You know what a brazier looks like?
Yeah,
Yeah, that big brass thing, and then the
Yep.
feet that stick out. So yeah,
fire inside.
and they're 5 feet wide. They're not small.
Okay, I'm going to send Shadow Aeon over to the one on the right hand side of the building. So the one over by Callie.
Oh, sorry, by Callie. I was going the wrong
Yep.
way.
Sorry, I'm terrible with left and right. I probably will always get that wrong.
That's
I don't know which one's
Samies.
which.
All right, so he goes over there. Is he Well,
I want him to
what specific
crouch.
command did you give him?
Hide behind the brazier.
Okay. So he's kind of
and-
crouched down and taking cover behind the brazier.
Yeah, I give him the barest glance, and I'm just hoping that it works the way that I want it to, and I'm just going to run up towards what was his name? Mortest? I don't think we're supposed to know that, but we know.
Yes, well,
Dingbat.
it's on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you're gonna run that way?
Yep.
All right. So there is a
So
zombie
I get-
between you and him.
I'm
Couple of
cool with
zombies,
taking that A up.
Which way are you gonna go?
Oh, can I freely move through Callie and?
No, but you can
No.
move at an angle between her and the shadow you,
Okay.
so that wouldn't take very much out of it.
Sure. Actually. No, actually, I'm gonna take the AOPs from the zombies.
All right.
They don't hit hard. And that will run up. I can make it with 45 feet all the way to what's his face.
Yeah, you can. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
but I
roll
can't
2
actually make it
AOPs.
there apparently.
I'm gonna roll an A up for each of the zombies.
All right.
Let me target the Aeon. And then let me go and try and smack him in the head.
Yeah, if you can move me over there as well, because I can't
already
reach
there.
that. Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
for
see
me,
you
I'm
was
Still up
there.
there for me.
Oh, I'm stuck in the middle of the room for me.
So the first,
Yeah.
one, the first one misses, and then the second one. Also misses. Okay, the dice hate me tonight. All right,
Good.
good. You suck. All right. So, are you doing anything else, Am? You got over there. You have your regular attack actions and everything available to you.
Perfect. I'm just going to start laying into him with unarmed attacks. Nope.
Ah,
you must
yes.
target
Tell him
him.
how much of a failure he is. Oh,
I'm just gonna start laying into him. You suck.
So
Sorry, I'm
much.
not
You're
good at
such a
this.
disappointment. You should call your mother more often.
Call your mother more often.
oh wait, you don't want to disappoint her too.
Oh.
Ooh.
I like it.
Savage.
Your mouth opens and an orphanage catches on fire.
Ooh.
We'll probably make him happy.
What the hell? What did this guy do to you?
He shot me in the face. with Something I don't know what it is.
Aw.
Actually, I'm gonna use one of my other key points for. Nah, you know what? Oh,
Are you gonna stun him? Are you gonna stun him?
yeah, I probably should. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with stunning strike.
Alrighty, so did you already roll 2 hits?
Yes. So the first one hit, the second one missed. I'll roll the stunning strike for the first one.
Alright. Well, first roll the damage.
Oh, I did roll the damage. You got
It did 8.
Oh, 8. Got it. Sorry about that.
No worries. No, I'll just pop that in there. DC 14 Constitution.
Con saving throw. Save throw.
And Utopia Aeom just looks at Utopia. I think Camille's safe for now.
15 on the save.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it.
Fuck.
So
So because
close.
that's the DC.
It was 14. He rolled
14's
one
the
over.
DC.
Oh. He is amazing.
Yeah.
No, he isn't.
No, he isn't.
Nice
Thank
baby
you.
angel.
Thanks, jeez.
I got you. I got you.
I will always trust Sphinx to get the mix in. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right. So after Aeon comes turn marker. The man himself,
The man in the village.
Monsieur Asshole.
Monsieur Asshole.
Buttholio.
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 It's been a throwback day.
Mm-hmm.
The great Cornholio.
Are you threatening me?
I like how the closed caption tried to get Buttholio. They did it different for both of us.
So he looks at Utopia, and he looks at Aeon, and he kind of like just reaches his hands behind him, and he just draws the shadows that are behind him over him like a cape. And he disappears. And reappears right here. Fuck here. God damn it. Stupid map. There. Alright. So he reappears right there. Let me make sure it's right. 5, 2.
Oh.
Yep, perfect.
Does he now?
And then when he reappears there, he is going to do a movement action.
Uh-oh. No.
Yeah, you fuck.
No! No!
To go there. And then he is going to do a touch attack.
Hold up. I
Holding?
just... Okay.
He has not activated any attacks of opportunity at this point.
Okay.
Are there any reactions that can happen at that point?
I'm
Any
really
reactions
hoping.
can happen now. You have a reaction that allows you to key off of that.
Reactions. Nope, I don't have anything I can do. Shit. I'll have to wait until my bloody turn.
Okay. No, I got.
Do you have a reaction?
Oh, thank the gods, because I don't.
I
Wait,
saw
what
you
reaction?
desperately searching that
Oh,
sheet.
that's right. Yeah,
I was like, hang on
I
a
do have
second, I
something-
might.
I have something on my turn
Wait,
that will work perfectly, but
What kind of damage
Same.
does that do?
It's not going to be helpful, no, but I do have a reaction.
Are you going to use the reaction?
I remember what happened last time I tried to hit this dude with necrotic damage, so it's not going to do anything. It's not worth
I
it.
have a question, Ray.
Sure, absolutely.
I have intercept,
Only useful if they're beside you.
but they're beside Shadow me.
Beside to shadow him.
I do believe.
Because it is me, essentially.
Does
Like,
it have
yeah.
all your powers and abilities?
It has all my powers and abilities.
Then it has intercept.
Awesome. Okay.
Smack his ass.
When a creature you can see
Smack
hits a
his
target
ass.
other than you, so I'm assuming it's touching Camille. Or it's trying to.
It is.
Or Callie.
No, it's
Or
trying to touch
Callie.
Camille.
Either way. Okay.
I'm
Within
not
5 feet of
important.
me, the attack, you can use a reaction to reduce the damage. Oh, damage. Fuck! I thought it was rolled. Sorry. Okay, it doesn't actually help.
That's okay. That's okay. So he reaches out. I'm going to make a attack for him.
Wait, he's still. Oh. This thing has what I think he has.
I've got to make a Well, I gotta make a touch attack first. So. Here's the. Well, damn it. Where's it go? Where does attack action go? Oh well, I'll just use the Grey Bolt. It's the same stats. I'm gonna target Aeom because I need a target and I don't have Callie. Camille up on here. Boom. And that one definitely hits. This is not on you actually, Aeom. Oh, that's the attack. There it is. Sorry. I'm gonna roll it because I need it.
If Camille is my item, does he have to hit me first?
She still counts as a person, so that definitely hit. And then let's do this. It's a 10, so. And Camille fails the save.
Oh no.
What is he? Is he doing damage? Question.
Yes, he is.
Okay, can I use interception on the damage?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
So how does interception work?
So interception, if they're within 5 feet of me and they make an attack, I can use my reaction to reduce the damage that the target takes by 1d10 plus 4.
Okay. And so it just negates the damage, though.
It just negates the damage.
All right. Go ahead and roll it.
Okay. So mad at you, Ray. Come on, gods. Yes, thank you, Miss Mother. Night Mother now,
He
apparently.
reaches out. You feel Shadow Aeom just like go up, and he slaps his hand as it's reaching out towards her, but his fingertips just barely brush her forehead. She lets out the first sound you've heard her make. She lets out a gasp. The creature looks like it's gotten healthier. Some of its wounds have closed.
Son of a bitch.
And all the sigils drawn all over her light up.
I don't like this.
It heals off the injuries it caused. Focus fire.
And then it turns and looks at Callie. And it says, now that that's begun. And reaches out its hand towards you.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute.
It's
Hold on.
activating the gateway.
Hold on. I just remembered something from last game. It had been hit by her chill touch. Meaning it can't heal until the start of her next turn.
Oh, that's
So
true.
How does life drain work?
It prevents them from healing in any way.
It would be
So,
so,
they
it would
do
still
the
do
thing, but they would not
damage.
gain any HP.
But they would not regain hit points.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
I didn't forget because, like, shit, it's your next turn. That's wait a minute, you already had that active.
That's
No, it's
right.
already
It
ended. Oh, it's a
doesn't.
session.
Yeah,
doesn't.
it just can't
It doesn't.
regain
It
hit
can't.
points. That's it.
And all it says that when it does life drain, it gains the hit
Yep.
points. It doesn't say it doesn't say it's like non-healing source. So he does
Also,
not
if
heal.
isn't part of it is if it is an undead, all attack rolls it does are made at disadvantage.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
I think it was.
Is it?
yeah. I'm literally looking at the spell right now because I have that spell too.
So I need to
if
roll
you hit
another
an undead
attack.
target,
because he could have
It also
possibly
has
Also has
missed.
disadvantage on attack rolls
I
until the
gotta
end of the
I make
next
another
turn.
attack roll then because they could have missed.
Oh, that paid off way better than I thought it would. Dang.
It missed.
Yes.
Well, instead of targeting Callie, then he is. Still,
Oh, god damn it!
He is still targeting her with his second attack. Oops, wrong button.
Still at disadvantage.
It's at disadvantage though.
Does that mean that Aeom never used their advantage or their reaction if they missed?
Oh
no, because
yeah.
he'd have to use the reaction on this one because he hit.
Okay. So we're just
So that-
taking the
so that's where the
12
8
off
would go
this
in.
one.
And the one
But that
thing is
thing
he's
was-
not getting the attack on Galavatia. So same thing. Situation happens, but there's no healing on him. but you hear Camille let out that gasp, and you see all the runes light up. And instead of looking over at you and saying, now that that's done, he looks over at Callie and says, now the clock is ticking. And that was, let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. Shadow, Aeom, and Callie, you may get AOPs.
Oh, yes.
Damn it.
Yank his ass.
Oh, shoot.
Make sure you target him. By the way, fucking good job, Sam.
Yeah,
on remembering
good
that
call.
shit.
Because I remember we talked about it last week, and we actually, ironically enough, in another game, we were talking about the spell and how if you're dealing with any kind of undead, yeah, most of them have either resistance or immunity to necrotic, but it doesn't matter because the utility of the spell makes up for it twofold. Disadvantage on attack, and they can't heal.
Yep.
It's a cantrip that's a vampire's bane.
Okay.
Did you get it?
Yep, I figured it out. Now I have to. Okay.
Just right click on him and hit the little thing. Looks like a
So target.
target.
Click.
Ray, I have a quick question for
Yeah.
you. If I were to say cast a bonus action that were a slotted spell, could I still cast a spell as an action that's a cantrip?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah, because you can always do healing word and then do your cantrip.
Cool.
Okay.
Great.
What are you swinging with, by the way,
Get back here.
Callie?
I have my primal savagery.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Nice.
So
Fuck them up.
attack. Normal roll. Phew.
Wow.
Natural 1.
Oh no,
Love to
no!
see
Hold
it.
on. Where's the thingy? Where is it? Try again. Try again.
Try again. Yeah, I don't like electronic dice. They're so mad at me. All right.
So
Try
go ahead
again.
and roll the attack again.
Yeah.
And 17 actually hits him.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. Damage.
Let's hit the damage.
Normal roll. Hi-ya.
Oh shit, that was nasty. All right, so that's 9 points. All right.
Acid damage. Okay, I thought that was poison for a second. Acid damage.
So that was 5, 10.
Question.
Drake, I'm going to advise that you move from within 5 feet of me on your next turn.
Oh, I'm 20 feet above you. You're good. But no,
Okay.
I just remembered something. Did Callie ever use her bonus action to do that? Oh wait, no, she used up all her wild shape. Never mind.
Yeah, my wild shape's done. I'm out.
Because
Yep.
it's something I was rereading through that I completely forgot about. If you use your wild shape to do that, essentially the surge of spores, any melee attacks you do deal additional poison damage,
The halo.
as well as you
yeah.
getting the temporary HP.
Oh, wait. Are you thinking of something else?
And
Or
that
am I
is now
thinking-
Kalivatia's turn.
It is my turn. Yes, okay. Yep, I already used that. I am out of those. That's fine. Alright, get back here. Get back here.
Did he
Did he
just move into the
disappear?
doorway?
He moved through the doorway.
He's
Oh,
gone!
son of a bitch!
He broke line of sight for almost everybody, I think.
Almost everyone. I can still see his
Oh, I
name.
can still
And-
see him.
Drake and Sphinx can still see him.
I can't see it
I
anymore.
used every inch of movement he had, and I couldn't get all the way over.
Wouldn't he have procced attack of opportunity?
He did. He took 2 of them.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
that's how I got him. Okay.
Okay.
10, 15, 20. Okay. I'm going to don't target me. I don't want to be target. I want to be moved. And I'm gonna loop around here. Watcha.
You're standing right beside
And
the zombie.
then yep, I know, because I'm gonna swing in. And I'm going to cast Flame Blade. back here. Where did it go now?
Got Druid's got that one. That one's nasty.
Flame Blade's a nice one.
Oh my gosh, where did it go now? Now I lost my thingy. There it is. Now it's back. I'm trying to find my sheet again.
Oh, you can do it right out of
Alright.
Roll20, by the way, or D&D Beyond. Haha.
Yeah, I found that after. Okay. Ooh, so I think I have him targeted, right? He's targeted. Perfect. Get back here. There's too many windows open on my thingy. Attack!
Time to kill some windows.
Hiya! Ooh. 20 hits?
20
Did it not come
definitely
across?
hits.
Oh, there it is. Yay!
Nice.
I see it. Cool. So
I
then.
got a question.
Yes.
You're slashing the zombie, right?
Yes.
Okay. 20 definitely hits a zombie.
Yeah.
Or did a zombie?
Oop, that was a heal. Why did I roll healing word damage? Or healing word points? Shut up. Stop doing things. There we go. This one. I know what I'm doing.
Yes, you healing worded, and because it's healing, kills it.
It used to do
13.
that.
Final
Second
Fantasy
edition.
logic.
13 fire damage.
So that is going to leave him at a negative 11. So that's 5, 10, 16. Wow. This is actually a hard one.
Mm.
Let's see what happens. Con saving throw.
Hiya!
Fail. Please. Please fail. I swear, if this
He
one
fucking
passes it again.
fails.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're toast, buddy.
He is
Literally.
Four nails galore.
That's for Timmy.
Here for that.
Timmy.
Hey, now you got a new Timmy.
Actually, he's already dead.
He's already
Yeah, I don't think
dead.
I can do it to
Uh,
those that
I
are
don't
already
think you can
dead.
reanimate an animated corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is.
That's
No,
a
yeah,
little
you're
weird.
right. You're right.
You know what's actually really nasty about turning someone into a zombie? Do you know that if you're fighting and your body goes down and you get turned into a shade or a zombie or anything like that, that the revivify spell won't work on you?
Yes, that is why gentle
Yep.
repose is a very important spell to have.
Yep. Alright, so you killed that guy. You only used 20 feet of
I
movement to
think it
get
was,
there.
yeah.
Or 15, actually. 15.
Was it 15? Yeah, 5, 10.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
20. Yeah, 20. Alright, so what are you going to do from there?
I mean, you have 35 feet of movement, so
Yes. You are a movement.
not bad.
I'm assuming we're chasing after that guy because of what he did, right?
Chasing him is a thing, yes.
Okay, okay. Then I'm gonna move 20, so I'm gonna move 10 more towards the door. And I'm blocking the door now, guys. Deal with it. And
Well, it's a
that
double
will
door, so
be
it's pretty big.
okay. Then action. Bonus action was casting the spell. Action was
Slashing.
actually slashing. So that would be my turn.
Alrighty. So now it is Drake.
All right. Running back towards the door, just from the ceiling, just, oh, you son of a bitch. You're not getting away from me.
He's right there.
Oh, damn, why is the door closed?
It's not close. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass to move through.
One, two. Wait, I was right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I at least have line of sight.
Do you need me to put you through the door?
No, I think I can move. There we go. Got line of sight,
Mm-hmm.
and I have flanking. Let's see if I can get this hit.
I'm flanking.
Yeah.
Callie, you are a lifesaver for that.
Usually I'm a life stealer. I kind of like the saver thing. I'm gonna
You're a
keep
what?
that title. What?
You're a what? Never mind. We'll talk about that later. For now, we're dealing
what
with
you're talking
face.
We're
face
not
the-
talking about candy right now. We're killing this asshole.
Candy, what? I heard something about bubblegum earlier.
Oh, we
first
got
step.
2 hydrates. That one cleric main and Celtic Wyvern King. So everyone.
Oh, god damn it! Son of a gun.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to refill tea on break.
Alright. Boop. When you're normal. And just to, which is exactly why I'm using another one of my psychic power. Add my psionic die to see if I can possibly turn that miss to a hit. Nasty little ability. Fortunately, because it goes off my psionic energy die, I have a limited amount of those before they recharge.
Oh yeah. They charge on a short or a long?
I believe they only recharge on a long. So does a 17 hit?
It does.
Yes.
Nice.
So. Normal. And now I had to roll the... Which I probably should have added those in with the roll, just so I didn't have to automatically do it this way. This takes a grand total of 15 and 8. That's 23 psychic damage.
23. Yeah, 23.
And it's all psychic, right?
Yep, all
Okay.
psychic. Which unfortunately means like feats such as Piercer or Slasher or whatnot has 0 effect on my weapons.
Right.
Unfortunate. It's a trade-off. It's not a bad trade-off. And now using my bonus action, I'm going to do my offhand throw. Normal. And just to be on the safe side, another die. $20.
That hits.
I would rather you burn those up and have guaranteed hits than possibly miss with this guy. No sneak attacks. That only triggers once a turn. 8 psychic damage on top of the 23. So that puts it at 31.
You throw the second dagger. How do you want to do this?
Oh, thank God.
Yeah!
Oh, thank God. Oh.
I'd probably say the first one, probably because he wasn't expecting it, probably got him like right in the thigh, something to kind of halt his movement. And as they looked up to see where it came from and just see him kind of peeking from the doorway, just right in the forehead, between the eyes.
When you hit him in the forehead, the eyes, which look like just normal human eyes, suddenly just vanish, and there are 2 red glowing embers. And then the entire thing just collapses, making this wet sound as the skin just falls to the ground.
Oh,
And the
wet
knife, the
floppy
psychic
sounds.
knife, disappears, but standing in front of you is what looks to be a creature made of nothing. It is like easy one. It is like the Predator's camouflage ability. Everything around it shifts and shimmers like heat waves.
What
Oh.
the fuck?
And as it sits there, there's no features to it. It's just a shape of a humanoid. And as it sits there in front of you, in your head, you hear laughing. And then it just sinks into the ground.
Son of a bitch.
Shut up!
The zombies in the other room collapse to the ground.
What about the runes?
Yeah,
Still glowing like fire.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay,
And
okay.
we are out of combat.
I run over to her. And I would like to see if I can make out what the runes are. Would that be an Arcana check?
Yes.
I would also like to fucking clomp my fucking
Actually,
way over
what
to her.
I'm gonna do is Aeom teleports with he shifts places with his shadow, so that
I forgot
it is
you
now
could do
standing
that.
Yeah.
holding Camille in front of Utopia.
All of a sudden, just colored version.
And Aeom comes
no.
running over as
Look at
well,
that.
up to the shadow version of him.
Shit. Go back. Go
Oh,
back.
I targeted myself. Oops.
Go back. Go back.
Wait, so where is she then?
She's standing in front of you.
Okay,
and Shadow
cool.
Aeom is holding her.
Okay. I was looking at stuff, and I think I have 2 things that might do something. I have Dispel Magic and Remove Curse. I don't know if either of those would do anything, but that's something that I can
Spell
do.
magic sounds good.
I believe
Spell
I may
magic
also
first.
have the spell magic. Maybe.
I
I'll
have
to
it.
Take that.
So did you make your roll yet?
Me? No, I had to reload my page.
Oh, okay.
Good
Here we
news.
go.
Killed the body, but some sort of weird like soul thing laughed at me and vanished into the ground. I don't know if that's the last we've seen out of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd say
that's
get used to it.
fun.
So can I use the Spell Magic? Will that do anything?
You can try and use the spell magic, absolutely.
Okay.
It's a 24 Arcana.
24 Arcana. She has all the runes upon her for the spell Gate.
It's a gate spell. It is a gate spell. I'm just like repeating that in the group chat. It's a gate spell. It's a gate spell.
How do we stop it, Val?
A gate to where?
Someone want to explain to me what the fuck that is?
It's basically using her to open a portal. Would
Can
I
you
know
try-
how to?
Get rid of it?
Would I know what that?
I'm
roll,
trying.
How to get rid of it?
You could the dispel magic could probably depending the gate spell is fucking a high level spell.
Yeah.
Okay, so in order to negate it, you could try and do dispel magic, but it would be a contested roll.
Okay.
Question then.
Yes.
Since I know 2 people have it, could they technically
Tag team it.
Yeah.
That's what I
tag
was gonna
team
say.
both cast
If
it?
you both cast at the same time, I'll give the whichever one of you wants to make the Arcana roll for the contested roll advantage.
I have a +9 in Arcana.
Yeah, I'd say Val's the one.
Oh yeah.
Can anyone cast Bless?
I-
Oh wait, no,
I-
you can't cast Bless and do the. Never mind. My idea is not gonna work. Dang it.
Okay, can we do that then?
Now, one thing you know about the gate spell, Val, number one, it is like one of the highest level spells there is. 2, technically, it requires 15 minutes to cast. Next, it
Ooh.
requires something of immense value to power it. Normally, this is done with a monetary sacrifice of a diamond worth at least 5,000 gold pieces.
Yeah.
And it stays up.
I will relay all of that into the group chat.
Also, Val, I gave you Bless
Oh, nice.
for save that one in particular.
Okay. Groovy. So I'm gonna cast my Dispel Magic at level 5. Because I can.
I cast mine at 4th level.
So there's a +1
Or
to the
third
roll.
level,
There's a
no,
lend
third
a hand
level.
on the roll.
Whew. All right.
Oh, we're stacking.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
so
now
you're
we'll be
going
able
to
to
be
cast it
casting.
you said with
You're
advantage.
gonna make a roll for this. It is your Arcana roll, and it is going to it is technically a contested roll, but I already know the value. So you go ahead and make your roll, and we will see what happens.
4 +1 with advantage. Do the goddamn thing.
Can I pray to the
buddy.
Night Mother? Ooh.
You can always pray to the Night Mother.
With an advantage that gave me, it was advantage on the D4 roll. Did it roll did it actually roll the D4?
I thought I
Oh,
saw
it did.
it.
It did.
Holy
It's only a
crap.
14.
Try again. Try again. Nope. I redeem. Try again. Absolutely not.
Nice.
Try again. Try that shit again.
Sphinx, you actually
Come on.
literally rolled a 2 and a 3
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the
Hey.
D20.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
I
oh
saw
no,
that
please
pop
tell
up.
me
I was
that's
like,
just a glitch.
no.
Please
Fucking
tell me
heart
that's a
attack.
glitch.
All right,
Come
we're
on.
trying this again.
Cruel.
1, 2, 4.
VAL. Milagros.
The
Yeah.
gods have spoken.
All right, here we go. Do the fucking thing.
Oof, way better.
All right, that's a 28, boys and girls.
Yes, way better. That's double.
You feel the magics reach out. For a moment, you feel them falter as they encounter the sheer raw power of this spell. As you touch the spell, you are given to understand that this is not even the normal gate spell itself. This spell was going to take something more valuable than any diamond. It was going to take her life to permanently open the gate. The gate spell normally only lasts for 1 minute.
Does
This
anybody
spell
hear?
Wow.
blazes in your mind, and you feel it. Every aspect of it. And it almost overwhelms you. But then through the gate, as you're staring at it, you can also see Utopia standing there, with her hand held out as she also is casting the same spell. And when you see Utopia with her tears streaming down her cheeks, you redouble your effort. You push through, and you feel this snap. And everyone in the room is knocked to their asses as a burst of arcane energy just rips through here.
Oh,
All the
fuck.
braziers are extinguished and toppled over. So the only light in the room now is the gentle glow of the coals spread out across the floor.
Question?
Yes.
I know I'm gonna have to do a save for this, and honestly, I think it's absolutely hysterical. How much fall damage would it be from 20 feet up?
Oh, I'll give you a quick little die.
Because he probably scrambled back in there. All right, how's it? Blast. Falls from ceiling.
7.
7. All right. Just. All right, how's it? Blast happens.
Blasted off the roof.
Oh. Fuck.
Like we're blasting off again.
Oh, God.
Whoever did that. Love the warning. Love it.
Oh,
as
shush.
Utopia, as she's laying there, you look down. On her skin are burns in the shape of every single rune. But all the ink is gone.
Burns heal. Don't worry about it.
Is she
If
conscious?
Drake does say that in the mind chat, Val will just kind of cough.
Oh, no.
Turnabout's fair play, motherfucker.
For dropping you on the floor. She is breathing, but she's not awake.
Do you know where?
Aeom
All right.
lays his hand on her and
Crisis
just
averted. Right?
Aeom casts a healing hand.
Okay.
Everything hurts.
Preaching to the choir. Ow.
But worth it. Worth it.
Nice job, Val.
Let's go. Good job, everyone.
I don't know who to cast this on, so I'll just
Cast
cast it on me.
Cast it on Camille. Cast it on Camille.
I
Well,
know
is
Val
Camille an
Well,
entity?
you can't. Yeah,
but
you can't
Utopia is still gonna go over and just fucking crush him.
Yes, Camille can be cast on. I just didn't have a mini out for her.
Okay,
Oh,
where's?
alright. Yeah.
Just cast it on anyone else, and
Okay, I'll just cast it on
because
me.
there's no saving throw for it or anything like that. We just need the number generated.
Oh,
Hit that damage.
you okay?
Are
Oh,
you?
Oh,
Do
hey.
you need anything?
Nice.
She is laying there. You see that the burns are made less severe. Some color comes back into her cheeks. She kind of makes like almost a mewling crying sound.
Aom is whispering under his breath, "You told me I could save her. You told me I could save her."
And you hear a response almost immediately. You don't have to repeat it. I
Sorry.
already did.
Okay.
And Aom just sits back.
Aom.
Val just like kind of taps Utopia. Help me up, kiddo. Oh God. Yep.
Good job, everyone. Crisis
Good job.
averted.
Oh.
How is everyone looking and feeling?
Everything hurts.
I don't think I got
Everything
hit
hurts.
once.
I mean, not fantastic.
Yeah, Val
I
hasn't
was
been
still-
hit once during the fight.
I'm fine, and
Not-
I have
I'm
my lay on hands
I'm-
pool still. So
I got my
I'm
ass
not
kicked.
sure.
yeah, no. So Am, come
Shadowy
here, Am.
I have a couple
thing he
heals.
can do
Yeah, I've got
is,
some
but
healing
that
too.
Yeah, I've got some
fucking
healing.
stings.
I got
Didn't
some
even
heals,
get a
but
chance to patch myself up from those stab happy fucks back at the manor, and now this.
Just come over here, Drake, you rotten son of a gun.
At least someone knows how to.
Callie's gonna
And
skip over. She's looking a little rough, but
Callie,
Got a little
She's
blood coming out of
excited.
one nostril.
Good
yeah, just like a
thinking.
little. It's fine.
Good thinking with those spells.
Let's see.
Yeah, they
Let
worked
me
great.
Target.
My
Yeah, who
dog
needs
just
healing?
fell
Does
over for
Am
no
need healing?
apparent reason. She was just standing there and she went.
Aeon,
I mean,
Utopia,
cats do that all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
y'all were phenomenal. I'm glad to have finally gotten the chance to see you both in action at once,
Thanks.
not separate.
Yeah, that was nice, both of you. And I'm gonna grab Drake by the shoulder and I'm gonna squeeze hard. If you ever throw one of those knives at someone while I'm in their mind again, my mind will haunt yours for the rest of your days. And I'm gonna cast Cure Serious Wounds.
Oh!
I fully believe it, and trust me, I didn't know you were in there. I thought you had left already.
What did
My
it feel
bad.
like? I've always been curious.
I don't know that I can describe it properly, but you don't want it.
Wow.
23 points of healing for you, Drake.
Damn.
You.
That's a
That'll
lot of
put me
healing.
up to.
Well done with the kill shot.
I did my best. I don't like the fact that motherfucker laughed at me after dying, though. Like, normal.
Y'all
That's
heard
it.
it.
That's the best part about killing them. They shut the fuck up.
None of y'all heard the
Ayo.
laughter.
It laughed at you?
Yeah. It was like this weird aura of a person that just laughed at me and then just freaking just faded into the ground. Like it literally just fell through the earth.
Well, I hate that.
Who you telling? I had
Who
to
else
look
needs
at
to
it.
be? Who else needs to be touched? Or like, and I do that whole thing from pushing daisies. Who else can I touch?
Am, can I carry her?
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, how long does the shadow form last?
As
My-
far as I know, infinitely until I dismiss it.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Just the moment you get a certain distance, you have to spend.
Yeah, if I send it
resources
past
to
30 feet
move it,
from me.
and if you get past a certain distance, it goes away. So
Yeah.
you can move slower with it throughout an entire dungeon off of one use,
Yeah.
but it takes way slower to do so.
Yeah. I will look at the shadow Aeom and then at actual Aeom, and I'll like quirk up an eyebrow. Do I want to know what you did?
And Aeom just cracks like a grin. It's fine, Val.
No, I want to know what you did.
I think,
We don't have to talk about it now.
yeah,
But
let's not.
I'd-
If we're gonna talk about something
preferably-
like that, let's do
Preferably
it
over
like
some drinks. We should have a discussion. And I'm just gonna tap Aeom very gently, and I'm gonna spend another 4th level spell slot and cast Cure Serious Wounds on him as well. So you may take a lovely
Perfect.
19 points of healing.
Awesome. And as you place your hand on Aeom, he just looks up at you and smiles. Yeah.
I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks, Val. I'm glad she's okay.
Me too. And I will kind of like squeeze your arm a bit. And as I watch Utopia take Camille, just kind of nod and look at Callie. Nicely done, kid.
Yeah. That was fun.
I don't know that I'd call it fun, but it was well done.
I mean, it was a little bit fun, if not for the asshole healing every time he hurt someone. And the possible ticking time bomb that was our friend here.
Yeah. I don't know that I would have wanted to know what would have happened if that gate spell had gone off.
I'm a little curious where it went.
I'm fairly certain of where it might have gone, and I don't want to. I don't want that.
I agree.
We should get the hell out of here.
Ooh, yeah.
I can agree with that. And
Aeom.
Yep. And anyone else who got close enough that they thought they were gonna die, you guys want to find a tattoo parlor later and get one of these? I don't blame you.
At some point. And Aeom walks over to Utopia. I'm sorry.
What? She's gonna be okay, right?
She's fine.
She'll be okay.
Yeah, can I still have my lay on hands pool. Can I just like give her full HP? I don't know how many she would have, but I have 45 that I can give.
Oh yeah, you don't. Well, you won't. You give her some, and then you decide how much you want to give her. You don't. You'll see the effects after you give.
Yeah, well, I just don't know what her max age. I'll just give her all 45. I don't care.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she.
It's the whole thing.
Her eyes open.
It's the whole thing.
All the burns become scars. But her eyes flicker open. She looks at you, and she's kind of just laying there, and she says, "I'm really tired."
Yep.
Are we going
Everything's gonna
back
be okay.
now?
Yeah, everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then she kind of just curls up against your chest, and she falls asleep.
Okay. She's never leaving my sight again.
Ever?
If I have to get the magic horse and have it follow her around, then that still counts.
I mean, I guess.
No, and I have some plans. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Hundreds of platinum that we can spend on the best armor in the world.
No, I'm telling you, and I'm enchanting fucking something, so I
Plot
know
armor,
where the
let's
fuck
go.
she is at all times.
Can we get her a backpack leash?
She doesn't need that. She's more of an adult than I am. But I just need to know where she is.
I'm sure that we can find her some kind of ring or something. I mean, if a ring seems premature, you're right.
Ring
like
seems
maybe a necklace.
Yes, necklaces are nice.
Aeom smiles at Val for that correction.
Yeah. Like, I get the fact that, hey, we humans are short-lived, but not that short-lived. Jesus.
I know Val wants a nice young family.
I at the very least want to walk someone down the aisle.
Exactly.
I mean, that's fair.
But he's learning to take his time.
I'm
really
taking
proud of him.
Yeah. Dissolve into black smoke.
Well, that's
What?
neat.
and then
That's new.
will rise very gently, very slowly out of Utopia's shadow. Well, that's
What?
Oh, okay.
This is getting
That's helpful.
uncanny.
That's helpful.
it's
I guess.
it's new, but I think I might enjoy this.
Yeah,
And
me
at
too.
that
I think
point,
my knife trick is better though.
no, your knife trick is cool. I'm gonna have to, yeah. And he turns and disappears again, and then like rises up out of Drake's shadow. Yeah, I can get used to this.
Yeah, we are
And
gonna
it-
need to
I
talk.
feel so violated right now. Ugh. Get out of my shadow.
And as he steps out, like that shadow aura, Val's gonna disengage it, and it will fade back into himself.
Oh, that is both. It feels weird. Like the hairs on my neck stand up when you do that. Like,
It's
That was really
really
cool.
kind of cool. It's almost like a breeze.
I mean, it's better than like feeling you're being squeezed through like an inch wide tube for like
So
half a
as you
second.
guys are sitting there, like kind of like recovering and getting together, and Callie, you're sitting there, and you said, "Where does I was wonder where it went." Um, you
Oh no.
feel like you're someone's standing right behind you.
What? No, we have to turn around and
You
look.
turn around, your shadow has lengthened out.
What?
Wasn't me.
I thought it was and it's $1,500 but it rickrolls you.
Aw.
I'm here for that. I'm here for it.
So, yes, I can hear it.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, can anyone not hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're on the call too.
It's fucking slap.
Boom. No, I got my mic going. Let me double check and make sure that I got my mic going. Properties, rock music. Oh, that's
Yeah,
bad.
no, that's it.
Let
That's
me
it.
change this out and see
Camille's
if I
never
can get...
being left alone again.
Yes.
Oh no!
How's that? Is that any better? Boom, 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 boom.
Can we hear Ray?
Anything that gets near her.
Oh, I
getting
fixed it.
fucking
I
slapped.
found out what was wrong with it. All right, so but anyway, your shadow is behind you on the floor, but it also is now looming above you. It looks like near the door, the room is probably close to 20 feet tall, with the leathers are hanging down about 8 feet down from the rack. The shadow is now just a few feet below the leathers hanging down.
Oh.
And as you guys look, the shadow condenses, becomes more solid, and there is a 9-foot tall figure of a woman in black robes
Val will automatic, just like
Hi.
with a
By
long sword on her
instinct.
hip.
Val will by instinct just like reach out towards his own shadow. His shadow will reach out at him, they'll grab each other's hand, and as Val pulls back, he's now holding a large scimitar made of shadow.
It's like the blades in hand. Like
The shadow figure kind of like puts out a hand, and you hear a woman's voice. It won't be necessary.
Am steps up just like underneath the shadow.
Are you facing the shadow?
Yeah.
Okay. And it looks down at you, and its hand reaches out, and the thumb presses on your forehead, and you feel it. And you feel a cold chill wash over you. You face a crossing of destinies. You are chosen by two. We will not force your hand in either direction. But until such time as you decide, you will have the blessings of both.
And in the end, the choice will be mine, right?
We do not force any choice. Or, I should say, we do not force any choice anymore.
And Aeon bows his head.
And she kind of looks down at you, Kalavatya, and she says, "You little warden of death. You wish to know where the portal went?"
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy.
It was a smart question. That portal goes directly to Thanatos. It
I
would
don't know
have
who
gone
that
directly
is.
to Thanatos.
Oh shit.
Thanatos isn't a person.
Is that a person or a place or
It's
a
a
thing?
place.
That is a place. It is one of the layers of the abyss.
Ugh. Sounds pleasant. That was
There's
sarcasm.
obviously.
I can almost assure you it's definitely not.
Had that remained open, it would have opened a way for an army of undead to begin coming through.
Ooh.
An unlimited army. Made up of some of the worst creatures that have ever existed, who were cursed to the abyss after death.
Question. Because if this is who I think it is, and I'm pretty sure it's who I think it is, would Val recognize her from the statue?
Yeah, it looks exactly like the statue. Except the sword being at her feet is in her hand, is on her waist.
And like at that point, like Val will make this realization, like as they're talking, will disengage the sword in his hand, and it will just like turn into wisps. And are you who I think you are?
Hey, someone want to mentally fill me in? Where the fuck are they?
I don't know.
In your
Good night,
head,
Mother.
in the mental link, you hear,
Oh,
"I am who I am forced to be."
Okay, I don't like that.
Drake.
She's
Take
safe.
a breath. I'd like to introduce you and all of us, except for maybe Aeon, who I have a feeling you've met before, and we're definitely going to have that drink later, to the Night Mother.
Night Mother.
And she nods her head. By the way, you can make out a lower portion of the face, but the shadows always cover from the nose up in the hood. And she
Aeon
says,
steps up next to her. Aeon steps up next to her.
and she says,
God damn it.
"You have Night Mommy."
I'm down for Night Mommy.
we love the night, mommy.
You see, or she looks out at all of you, and she, in an out loud voice again, says, "It is time that you were made aware of what the situation is, because you have many choices ahead of you, and none of them will be easy. When the Miss Mother allowed herself to surrender to pain and anger, and wrongly took that pain out on an entire world, she began to doubt herself. In the realms of creatures such as she and I, there is no room for self-doubt. But we are new. In the scheme of things, we are very young. But her self-doubt became a crack. And that crack became a weakness, which was exploited. You all were born into a world that was in her possession. Or worlds that were in her possession, under her protection, guarded from the influences of creatures outside of this existence. There was limited
like
connection.
That skin-stealing asshole?
So what?
You mean like that skin-stealing asshole we just killed?
There is some influence because no one can cut off all influence. And some of the creatures of the Mist Mother originally brought here required the influence of some of these realms. And because of that, there was a slim channel of energy from each plane that was allowed to trickle in. However, when she became weakened, the wall, the dam, holding back each one of those realms was weakened as well. And what she did not know, and what none of us could have known, is that all those creatures have been waiting for an opportunity. When the dam weakened, they coordinated their strengths, utilized it to hit every single dam at once, and shattered the Mist Mother.
Are you telling us that she's dead?
She's in pieces.
Of which I am one.
So there's more than just the two of you now.
Yes. The rest of the pieces. The Mist Mother is recovering, but she will not be at full strength until she has recombined all the pieces into herself.
How many pieces are there?
9.
Ah.
So there's 9 of you.
7, technically.
Existing out there. So 7 more of you.
Yes.
Out there.
Yes.
That we all need to figure out how to recombine into
that is one aspect, yes.
Or what is the other aspect? Or another aspect. I assume that there may be more than just one more.
The fabric of the Mist Mother that keeps everyone here safe and alive is apparently able to survive without her directly connected to it. Therefore, these worlds and this womb that she created will remain, even if she passes. And she has already proven herself to not be worthy of the power she was given, or she was born to. Your other option is to find the rest of us and slay us all.
That seems like an option I don't want to take.
Why?
Because her promise was to keep you all safe. A promise she made and did not even understand if she could keep. She acted as a child.
Last I checked, children learn. Living beings, anything can learn from its mistakes.
But her mistakes cost the lives of thousands and thousands of people. And she she reaches out a hand and she puts it on Aom's shoulder, and she says, "Thousands of people that were loved."
Oh no!
These shards are part of her. You can't kill them.
I can kill nothing. I do not have the ability to kill myself.
I'm talking to the party.
Okay.
And specifically,
I don't want to kill them.
Of course not.
I would love to either rejoin them or at least help make it so that they can all work together.
I mean, maybe a good talking to, after they're brought back together, like fix your shit, maybe.
You want to finger waggle gods.
Yeah.
Weirder things has happened, so, sure.
The Mist Mother kind of
gonna do it?
Says, we are not worthy of the title of gods. Gods,
protectors, guardians,
perhaps, but gods fill roles. Gods maintain portfolios. They have aspects to themselves that help them fulfill what they were dreamt to do.
And you're generating your own aspects now.
We are a living being of immense power, but a living being. We grew as a child would. But before we had full comprehension of what our powers were, before we even had full comprehension of what our purpose was, we ran out into the universe and began collecting toys. We took people from their homes and their families. We took people from their lives, and we brought them here because we were lonely.
I can't say I don't sympathize with all those people. In reality, I really can't. I know what that's like. Does that... You didn't do it just... I should say they didn't do it, I don't think, just out of their own self-interest and self-empowerment, right?
She thought she was making their lives better. She found those who were outcasts, who were shunned, who were set aside by their peoples or lost due to their own problems, their own...
Well, it sounds as if the act, it's in and of itself, was out of compassion. Be it the act itself may have been misplaced or misused, there was still a level of compassion there.
You committed an act of compassion earlier.
Which act was that? I've done a lot of things in the last hour.
The act that probably hurt the most.
Sparing that person from suffering. What's that one phrase? The road to hell is paved in good intentions.
Her road is paved in souls.
And you have a responsibility to those souls, whether or not you think you're a god or not. They worship you, and they love you.
Also
I might say love is a strong word in some cases, but...
Aeom flashes a glance at Drake.
And Aeom made an interesting comment about a portfolio, that you were building up your own portfolio on aspects, and that leads me to another question for you. And this one is slightly personal, maybe for me more than for you. Maybe it's for you. I don't know. And then Val kind of reaches a hand kind of between them and like pulls a globe of shadow. Is this your doing?
And she kind of looks at it, and she looks at you, and she says, "That is not my doing."
Is there anything you can do to help? Because
I can
the other soul that lives inside of me is kind of freaked out. And I'll be honest, I'm a little freaked out too.
You were in the presence of a creature of shadow. A mighty creature of shadow. And you managed to kill it.
Yeah. And is that what this is?
It is Shadow's influence upon you all.
It seems to like to speak
all of the ones who are there.
Me. I don't enjoy that. I don't enjoy my other soul being terrified.
I don't think it's there to care about what you want. I think it is there to influence you.
Well, I definitely don't want to be influenced by anything other than myself and my other soul.
You keep on saying other soul. there's not two souls.
I'm sure you know this, but I'm a Kalishtar. It's kind of our thing. We're dual. There's two of us in here. Well, now there's three of us with this thing, but there's two of us.
The thing is not a soul, and Kalistars are of one soul, two minds.
Sure, okay, yes. Fine. The other mind is terrified, and I don't want it to be. I don't want to be terrified. We don't want to be terrified.
In that case, one of you must be in control. You or the shadow.
And if either of us are going to be in control, it should be me.
It's not a decision. It's a contest.
Oh, fun.
Well, I can at least offer a good solution. Well, I promise you, if it fully takes over and you turn evil and try to kill us.
Don't.
You'll have to go through me.
I
And
don't
me.
have the time for that.
I was
I
going
don't
to
think we
say
have the time for
knock him
that.
out until he gets better. Well, you think I'm going to stab the... I already promised him he wouldn't feel that blade again. And this one on my back is kind of reserved for one person and one person only.
The Night Mother looks at you. And I do Drake. And she says, that rage and anger that will be what leads you to the next shard. Hydrate.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Oh, boy.
You all have many choices ahead of you. And they will get more and more difficult with each endeavor. But, as I told my friend, Jägerhorn is the key to your next step.
That's why you needed to live.
She nods. Jägerhorn has what you need in order to take you where you need to go next.
Well, that's good to know, I suppose.
Next, you will be walking on or walking into a situation that was wrought by a child god. And I will be giving you the means to correct it.
Aom smiles. Thank you.
Oh, that's good news. And
She
I'll
looks-
look at Aom and give him a smile.
She looks at Aom. I don't think that will always be what you say.
That's okay. I'm learning to be okay with that.
She kind of looks around at the rest of her head moves around. She obviously is surveying the rest of you. And she says, she walks over to where Utopia is, holding Camille. And she puts her hand is like as big as Camille's head. Yeah. But she obviously rests her hand on Camille's forehead. And shadows pour down from her hand and go across Camille's face, her arms, all the way down. Like you see them coming out from underneath her dress along her legs. And for a few moments, you can't see Camille because of the shadows. And then all the shadows retract back up into the palm of her hand. And looking down at Camille, her skin is just the way it was before. And she says, "Sweet daughter." And she's talking to you, Utopia. She says, "Your blood has caused you great pain already."
Not as much as it caused everyone else.
And she stops. "So you tell me that seeing their pain doesn't hurt you?"
Oh, of course. But it's still their pain. I would take it if I could, but I can't.
You take it every single time you witness it. Because you cannot help it. We gave you wings so you might fly. But we gave you pain so you should always remember that you must come back to Earth. You, I'm sorry to say, have one of the hardest choices to make. You are going to all be going, and she kind of steps back to where she was standing beside Aeom. You are all going to be going to a place more dangerous than anything you faced before. You will face foes that are worse than anything you've encountered so far. And everyone who willingly goes knowing that although you are chosen, you will be battling our foes. We can give you gifts. We can give you our blessing, but we cannot protect you. That is why you were chosen. To use your mind and your judgment to act in our stead, as we still continue to attempt to hold the fabric of the world together.
Well, wherever she's going, and I'll gesture to Utopia and put a hand on her shoulder. Wherever she's going, I'm going.
Same.
It's the life I was living. Count me in.
Oh, me too. I'm gonna be there.
She
Aeom
says,
smiles at Callie.
I love you so much.
for your willingness to be part of this, even though I told you what to expect, not that I could convince you. But because of your willingness, for the two new compatriots, Kalavatia.
Yeah.
The sickness that plagues your people
Yeah.
is because they have not seen the sun.
Yeah.
The caves they live in will only make them weaker.
I'm finding a safe place for them.
I wish there was one. Not even in their own home are they safe. To be born is to exist in a life of peril. It is also to exist in a life so sweet that it is powerful enough to make one forget. I will give them the time you need to find them a place you think is safe. For half their day, the sun will shine in their home. They will be afraid at first.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? My eyes! Oh, my eyes!
Burning orb of death! Burning orb of death!
Actually, she never said she'd make the sun go there, just that it would shine. So it's going to be all this, like, fucking diffused sunlight everywhere with no real source. That's going to be even worse.
Oh my god. Just
Where's the light coming from?
Where's it coming
Look,
from?
I closed the fridge, the light's on. I closed the fridge, the light's on. What the hell?
Oh my god, they're just in an open refrigerator from now on. There's light, we don't know what happened.
No, it's an open refrigerator, except the refrigerator is the entire cave and it's always open.
Oh my god.
So anyway, she says, Drake, I will guarantee you the opportunity to make the decision on that blade. Whether you survive this or not. Do you understand?
From what they said, they always said the Scarlet Kestrel would get her revenge one way or another. I understand.
Then these are the boons I offer you. That and my thanks. You are probably expected back to report what you have found. Do not speak of me.
Speak of who?
She actually crouches down to be eye to eye with Aom. Her hood comes back a little bit, and Aom, you can see her eyes. They are soft, pale blue, bloodshot. Her cheeks are puffy. Her eyes are red-rimmed, and tears freely flow down her face.
I know.
And she looks at you and she says, "The next one is Rage, and she will not understand. The only way to stop her was to freeze her in place. But she still is all the anger that was felt in that moment. I do not know how to calm that. The Mist Mother herself was the embodiment of love. I do not know what else can temper rage."
With your guidance, we'll find a way. I'm feeling very close to rage right now.
I can
And
feel
he
it.
cracks a smile.
She says, "I can feel it. And I wish it was not my fault, but I understand."
We do what we have to. Thank you. You
She
kept your
nods.
word. And I
She-
will keep mine.
And she stands up and she says, "I have kept you long enough. I will give upon you the one thing that I can do at this point to help you. I will give upon you ability, strength, knowledge, and skill to help you complete this for me. May the Mist Mother's love and light shine upon you.
And may the Night Mother shroud us in darkness.
And also with you.
And she
Lift
steps.
up your hearts. We lift them up to the Lord.
She takes a step back, and as she takes each step back, she grows shorter, and Callie's shadow grows longer. And then, as she literally sinks into the floor, Callie's shadow comes back into its normal size.
That was enlightening and a little frightening. I did not mean to rhyme, but there it was.
No, yeah, you're right, but I mean, there's some good notes to what was said.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Tends to be the way with gods.
You made a deal with her,
God.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Ale nods to Drake. My soul is hers. Forever.
At least you know where it's going in the end.
It's true.
So, this is what we're going to do right now. It's our break time. So we're going to take a little bit longer than normal break tonight. Because when she said that about granting you power, skill, ability, and knowledge, she was granting you 10th level.
I fucking knew it! We should get to level up again! Let's go, baby!
So we're going to take a little bit longer normal than break.
Mm-hmm.
I do not consider us getting into another combat, but in case we do, I'm giving you guys a few more minutes if you want to try and level up. If you can't, don't worry about it. I do not foresee anything else happening, so we will go ahead and take a 15-minute break tonight. It is 9:35. We will be back at 9:50, but before we go, we are going to start a little contest. So if you guys want to enter, the prize is a custom printed mini that we are showing right now in the window. And remember, if we get a I forgot what it's called now.
Hype train.
Hype train, thank you. If we get a hype train going, we will also give away Adamal. And if we complete a hype train, we will give away Orcus. But we are giving away one mini from the first two rows of this picture. So everyone who wants to go ahead and enter, go ahead and type !mini in chat. And you will be entered to win. And once we come back from break, you all can tell us which mini you want us to give away, and you all have to get a vote on it, and you can tell us which mini you want us to give away, and then we will go ahead and pick the winner when we get back from break. So, as I said, it's 9:35. We will be back in about 15 minutes because we're going to go do some stuff. We love you very much. We'll see you in 15, and don't forget to vote. And the picture will be up in the break screen. Orcus
Back
has
to
got
talking
what?
about Blockbuster.
Counter charm.
Blockbuster.
I got
Oh,
redacted, everyone.
shit.
I got redacted for talking about Blockbuster.
Yes, the secret Blockbuster internet police. They intercepted the chat and they kicked Milagros out. That's why we're a little late.
Just like, nope,
Damn.
nope.
She was invoking
Damn.
the name of the Bee Buster and
The
she had to
Bee
be
Buster.
redacted.
That just sounds like a freaking Final Fantasy
The
finisher
Bee
move.
Buster.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bee
please.
Buster.
Well, yeah,
The
because you
Bee
get
Buster.
what are the breakers?
All right, first
Limit
off,
break.
Limit breaks, yeah.
limit breaks. Yeah, let me go ahead. Combo breaker.
Combo.
breaker.
I'm glad some other people knew.
Yeah.
Admiral Redbeard, did you type exclamation point Orcus instead of exclamation point Mini?
Probably.
Type exclamation point Mini. I'm looking back to see if anyone voted on anything. He typed it twice.
He's just
Mini
that
or Orcus?
determined.
I know. He's like, maybe I can just summon it again. Hey, Cherry Adventurers! Thank you very much for showing up and for doing your first chat message ever is typing exclamation point Mini. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like anyone voted on any particular Mini, and I understand. We've been using this list a lot, and we've given away just about.
It's hard to tell
everything.
what we've given away and what
You
we
voted
haven't
for
yet.
Orcus.
'cause
Oh, I
we
didn't put a
haven't-
limitation on giving away only what we. You can pick anything. You can pick a
Oh.
Mini we've already given away.
Oh, I didn't know they were allowed to do that.
Yeah, I didn't limit it.
He just really wants Orcus.
I know.
Someone
I
please
know.
get this man an Orcus.
Never.
Never.
No, not exclamation point Dag Show Mini. Just
It's
exclamation
just
point Mini.
Can I get a Sphinx,
Sphinx Mini,
Yes.
there you go.
Yes, you
You should have
can.
a
Make
Sphinx
that on
Mini.
D&D Beyond.
Yes, we will make that in D&D Beyond just for you. All right, I'm gonna close 3, 3.5, something less than 3, some other number that's like between 2 and 3,
Ah, so the number of my sanity, got it.
0. I close the entries. All right, let's see who wins. What happened?
Well, look like someone actually did like say something last minute on which one.
Ariel the Holy, then?
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Let me refresh this
Sounds
screen
cool.
because this stupid contest thing is messing up.
What was y'all's favorite movie from Blockbuster?
Lord of the Rings.
5 deadly venoms.
There we go. All right. I don't know that one. Ready?
Which Lord of the
One?
Rings,
It is,
Rob?
what is the most classic kung fu film of all
Lord
time.
of the
The
Rings.
entire.
Oh my
Wu-Tang-
gosh! Journey Adventures.
Yeah.
Your very first time, and
They
you
wanted
win.
it, they got it.
Yo, want it?
And you want
Yeah,
the same mini that was voted on, Ariel the Holy. Then Ariel the Holy. All right, I quit.
Quit!
Dude, don't quit.
No, Admiral
Don't quit.
Redbeard, you're
Never
our
give
husband.
up.
Never quit.
Never
We love
surrender.
you.
Admiral Redbeard, you're one of our husbands. You can't quit.
Yes, you can't.
Not allowed to quit.
you
Goonies
are the-
never say die.
Just remember.
Yeah, Goonies never
the
say die.
immortal words.
All right, let's get this off the screen because I
Winston
don't want to make it.
Churchill.
I don't make
YOLO.
Admiral Redby cry.
Your mom.
Your mom. Your mom. You stayed up late for a reason? Yes, you did. Now you got to stay up all the way to the end. So, remember, there is still chances for more minis. If you do decide to get a hype train going, we will give away Adamal, the Seneschal of Orcus. And if we complete a hype train, we will give away Orcus himself. We've done it once, with less reason than that. It was just my birthday. And M's premiere. And we will do it again for much better reasons, like you love us. Anyway, back to life, back to reality. All right. So, you guys are standing there in the disgusting, horrific, smelly tannery.
Can we get the hell out of here now?
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
good.
We can leave. Unless
can
is
go
there
report
something we
in with-
missed?
Oh, hang on one second. Cherry Adventures, if you want to join our Discord and you want to look through and see the picture, I can DM it to you over there.
Join us, Trini. Join us.
One of us.
Join us.
One of us.
One of us.
It's okay, Admiral Redbeard. No
One
one
of
has to.
us.
Join
One
us.
of us.
Come on.
Yes, join the Discord. Sacrifice 9 chickens, and you will be one of us.
Yes.
Wait, 9 chickens.
Nine
by
chickens
that-
or
and by
3
that, I
Canadian
mean-
geese.
Go out and order a 12-piece from Popeyes. Eat 3 of the pieces, or eat the 3 of the pieces for yourself, and then send me the rest.
Send us
And-
the
Wait, so I
Yeah.
wasn't just supposed to put 9 eggs in a blender and drink it?
No.
With the shell on or with the shell off?
With that shell on, Jesus.
Okay.
Not a savage.
I mean, I know we were talking
He's a
about
total
No.
savage, ladies and
Wow.
gentlemen. Do not believe a single word he said.
Oh
He's
my
a savage.
God.
No,
Could
no,
you
no.
imagine that texture?
No.
That's the
I
most cursed
can.
thing.
I can be a savage. I've been a savage several times, but only to those who freaking deserve it.
Only those freaking deserve it. Like all those people at the Ren Fair, they fucking deserved it. That's all we're saying.
Hey.
No. Like all the people who saw the ring on my finger.
So this ring means I'm married and I love my wife. This ring means if you ask me again, it's titanium and I'll hit you.
I know any titanium.
Nice.
I'll do it anyway.
I took off my raven ring, but yeah, I love rings. Rings are cool.
Oh, same. So I want to be able to have all my fingers are slightly different sizes, but I want to be able to have like a ring for each finger.
Yes.
Do it. I just don't have
Goals.
pinky rings because they're complicated.
Pinky rings are weird. They feel weird.
Yeah. They feel weird and they don't stay on.
They don't.
I
Yeah,
You know what
that's
the
like
worst
a
part
puff
about
pinky.
actually trying to go on a weight loss journey is?
Gotta
Ring
resize
size
all your
change?
rings. Mm-hmm.
No.
But it's worth it, Ray. Don't let that stop you.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's so worth it.
Okay, so this is stupid big, and this is a 14.
Hey, I'm a 12.
You know
I'm
what
an
the scary
11 and a
thing is?
half.
I
Yeah,
got little
I'm an
skinny
11.
fingers.
I got little
like
skinny
little
fingers.
I think I'm a 10 and a half. The scary thing is the wife's ring fits
Is it-
inside that.
So's mine.
Oh,
My
that's
wife's
so
ring fits inside it
cute.
too.
Yeah, my wife's ring fits on my pinky.
Is M's ring a 0.5?
3.5.
No, I just said a 0.5.
Actual pigs.
Thankfully, she's not
Peppa
that
Pig
small.
scene, Actual.
Yeah.
Actual pigs there.
Did
I would
you,
believe it, man.
did you see the backpack I got? I wanted to send you
I
guys
love
for.
that. Yeah, actually, when she came in to yell at Sam, she was just like flying in. That's why she looks so small in the back.
Yeah. That's her actual size. She wasn't that far behind.
Well,
She's
Well,
just
it
fluttering
is
on his
hyster-
shoulder.
So
It
we
is
know
hysterical
now.
'cause she
We
has
know
the
now that
perfect
she's
height where I
not
can just-
listening or watching the show because she hasn't come in to yell at anybody.
Exactly. That's how I know I'm safe. Also, the light is off
Fair.
in the other room, which she is probably knocked the fuck out. I'm safe.
All
I did
right.
not realize that we were live. Shit.
And I just realized we're live.
Live
You
the whole
didn't
time.
know?
No idea.
We've been like for like a hot minute.
Well, shit.
That's gonna
Yeah,
make
sad, bro.
that's
Unfortunately,
gonna
you
make
did.
Gen Con really awkward if they can make it, Rob.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And me and Em haven't been formally introduced. So perfect start.
We should have a. Oh shit! We should do a casual game night and like all play like something
That'd be
together
awesome.
and get as many of the
We can
daggers
follow
as we can
magic,
together
please,
for
for
it.
the love of God.
Please, I'm begging you. She's been begging, Ray.
Yeah.
Who's been begging?
Rob, so we can
Oh.
play Fall of Magic.
I would kill so that we could all play Fall of Magic.
Oh, we can
I'm
play
here
Fall
for
of
the
Magic. I was just thinking
actual
more along the
thing.
lines of doing something like
Like a Jackbox.
Like
thing.
yeah,
Jackbox or
Jackbox
something.
night or
Ooh,
something like
I'd be
that.
down.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Cards Against Humanity, cough cough.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes. Yes, virtual cards against humanity.
There's one problem with Cards Against Humanity. Some of the cards are
Your
so
mom!
yes, So- yeah. Balls deep in a pig is probably bad.
Has anybody else seen
I've
It's
seen
a Southern thing, or no? It's just like Mama used to say, or whatever.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
It's from a company called
no.
Southern Things, and you can make up sayings, just like Mama used to say.
Wow.
It's actually pretty funny. It's like
that
a
one's
card
got.
kind
I've
of thing.
seen that one. That one's got fucking potential.
Yeah.
Know your
Do
meme is
it.
another good one.
Oh yes, we played that during quarantine when we were at work.
Yeah. Callie, you guys are going to Gen Con then?
Yeah, we're pretty sure we're going to Gen Con. We
All
got
right.
all of the stuff lined up. We're just waiting for
Cool.
confirmations.
Cool. Yeah, I'm waiting. I was waiting until this month to start getting the last of the stuff together for it because we wanted to make sure we get all the discounts we could.
Making cosplays and presents.
I'm so excited. I'm trying to figure out which cosplays to bring and how many little bees I have to make to hand out.
Well,
to my
we've
friends.
sorry
I'm only
folks
bringing
to
one.
sorry
And
folks.
y'all know what it is.
There you go. Sorry folks for everyone who's going to get bothered by this. We have the Airbnb done, and it technically sleeps 10. And I think we have 7, and if those two show up, we have 9. So we have room. I mean, I don't. We can look at dividing everything out later, but yeah.
I want to bunk with Rob.
Well,
If we get to pick, I want to bunk with
you would be
Rob.
bunking with Rob and oh my God, Shaz,
Sure, yeah. Well,
That's
not
fine.
sure about that yet.
huh? Oh, Shaz might not be able to make it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Either way, I'm bunking with Rob.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
Enough
get back to
Weird stuff. Let's get back to actual
recuperating.
games.
Well, I think now that we can officially no longer have to worry, I can gladly say, let's just go and report in and just feel like I need a fucking drink after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to Utopia and take a look down at Camille. How's she doing, kiddo?
I mean, I hope she's better after all of that, but I think whatever. I'm just gonna just take her and find her somewhere to rest.
Let's do that. Yeah.
You take her back to the hotel.
No.
If we're going back to the,
If we're going to the Trask,
Trask estate, then we should probably take her.
yeah,
I
no,
have a
she's
feeling-
never leaving my side again.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, no, never again.
That is like, I don't know if that's exactly the best thing to say, but you know, in the moment, I get it. I get it.
What?
Don't argue with her. Just
No.
don't argue with her.
No.
It's
Besides,
a whole protective thing. I get it.
I'm sure we can all get something really nice to eat for our troubles while we're there.
I
as
fucking
well.
hope so.
Mhm.
Look, I want something. I would not mind a drink so strong it kills my fucking taste buds right now.
Can we not talk
That-
about food or drink till we leave this?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
let's
smell
walk
is
in.
not
We're
really
walking. Yeah, we're
conducive to
walking.
those type of
We're walking.
conversations.
Yeah.
Probably a
Utopia's
good
already
idea.
walking. Like,
Once
I'm
we get
gonna-
out of there, it's like, oh, I forgot what fresh air smelled like.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my arm like around Aom's shoulder. How are you doing, friend?
It's been a day, but I think
That
you know
it
what
has.
feels like.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I do.
you've got a shadow in your head, and I've got a shadow in my heart.
Well, nobody's perfect.
I think it's
There's
how we
worse
deal with
places.
these.
I guess there's worse places it could be.
It's true,
I don't even want to think about that.
They probably don't.
but these are all tests, right?
Yeah. That's something my parents used to say about tests helping to build character or some weird wizardy bullshit like that. I'd rather not think about them. But it's I hope that it does not have to forge us in the hardest ways. Although based on what the Night Mother said, it just might.
Yeah.
Look,
Not sure what to do with these anymore. And Aom takes these scrolls off his back. I don't know if they matter. The
we'll
words
find out in time. We'll
Did they
find
matter
out
to
in
you?
time.
they did.
Then they matter still. And I'm just gonna like take him in my arms, give him a kiss on the top of the head. I'm here if you need to talk.
Thanks, Val.
got it.
Just try not to take all the sacrificing on your own shoulders.
Well, I mean, it used to be me, and then we got into an argument. Mostly he yelled at me, and then now I get to yell at him some more, which is going to be great.
So it can be my turn now.
We'll try to spread it
No.
more evenly.
But sure, yes, we'll spread the sacrificing more. I don't even want. Let's go eat and rest.
Yeah. I'm glad you were able to get some help for your people, Callie.
Yeah.
I know it's not perfect, but for now at least.
It's time, which is better than what they had before, from the sound of it.
Well, if any more than me can walk out of the caves, then it's a good thing.
Yeah.
We didn't think we'd ever get out.
Not gonna lie. Sometimes the dark feels
Comforting.
more inviting than the light.
It's actually very nice. But when I saw the sun for the first time, it was really nice. I didn't know it was so warm. I suppose it's a giant ball of fire.
Yeah, just
Well, it
careful
makes
not to stay out in it too long with exposed skin. You turn red as lobsters. At least some people do.
And you guys have been
Lobsters are so
underground for a long
cool.
time.
Yeah, there are creams for that.
Hair creams.
Or if you've got someone you don't like, put oil on them.
Oh,
But we
Oh,
do also have
that's-
we have these things called parasols. They're really cute.
yes, a good
That's
parasol
fair.
is always
Seamless.
nice. Yeah. And for a moment, like Val gets this, like almost like wistful, like remembrance on his face. Yeah, they were nice.
Oh, come on. None of that.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I don't know what that was. That whole thinking about sad shit. We just nearly dodged death.
That tends to happen.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think we were that close.
It could have
You
been.
got lucky. Shit hurt. I
Yeah.
have to add another tally now.
Apparently, I'm gonna need a lot of those.
Let's try not to lead more of those than necessary, okay?
All right.
I don't want to
To be
start getting
fair.
tattooed up.
To be fair, these
We do hurt.
are a remembrance. I remember each one of these times, and I've learned from every one of them.
Well, that's good. I don't
what
want
they're
to have
for.
to remember.
You're a slow learner, Drake. And Aom like punches you in the shoulder.
But to be fair, I've also
Look at
been in a lot of
Rose.
situations. Ever rigged a crystal to explode?
No, I haven't.
Probably don't want to. Those
I
explosions get big.
I will gently nudge Aeon with my shoulder. And here, I thought I was the only one who knew how to do vicious mockery.
I learned from the best, Val.
Happy
So
to
you
teach.
guys are. I'm assuming you're having this whole conversation as a strolling conversation.
Oh,
Just
absolutely.
walking and
Yes,
talking.
we're getting the
Absolutely.
fuck out of there.
All right. So as you're walking back, the conversation does die out for a few moments as you walk by a bakery.
Oh,
Should we stop in and buy some bread?
No.
Support the
No.
Oh,
family.
I'm going to walk into the bakery
Mm-hmm.
All right.
and I will buy like a nice like bag of just like breads and loaves and bagels, and I will pay however much that costs.
Okay.
Yeah, tip them like 5,000%. We're so loaded, my guy.
And
So you go up to the counter, you begin, asking for things. There's a young man at the counter. He is, he's in like, apron, wool clothing underneath, something that's basically easy to wash at the end of every day and will last a long time because it's covered in flour. He is kind of like, he's smiling, he smiles at you and he kind of looks around and he's getting everything in a little box for you. As he says, that will be, that's 3 silver for the lot.
Okay, I will give him 3 silver pieces, and a platinum piece.
And he looks down, and he takes the 3 silver pieces. And platinum pieces are obviously very different size than silver pieces are. Just with their value, they're much smaller. So he takes the platinum piece and he's like, "Oh, sir, I'm sorry, you accidentally dropped in that."
That wasn't an accident. You have a great day. And I'm just gonna take the loaves and walk out.
And he's like, and just as you walk out, you hear the door, like at the back of the bakery. You hear the door open up, and you hear a woman's voice says, "I've been everywhere. No one's seen him. I don't know what happened. He was supposed to just go pick up get that order, and then go pick up and drop it off. I just don't know where he went." She says, "I don't know. He's not exactly a man who neglects his work. So I don't know. Maybe he's got dragged away by a customer. There was that one woman who wanted to order that cake, and she was awfully persnickety." And you hear the boy go, "I'm sure he'll be back soon, Mama."
Just keep walking.
I keep walking.
Shit happens. Good people get mixed up. They're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Bad people take advantage of it.
Yeah, I wipe the moisture from my eyes, and I don't know if there are any homeless people or like anyone that looks hungry
camp,
as
probably.
Yes, we'll bring them to the refugee camp.
Yeah, the refugee camp. They've been working at building all that housing.
Actually,
so they'll be hungry.
That's actually a good idea. We need a way to open mouths and open ears towards those people we're looking for. Having some extra food for them might help along the way.
I wasn't even applying for information. I just wanted to do some good.
Well, when the opportunity presents itself, why not both?
Because of what Aom just said, because not everything has to be a bribe.
Never said it was a bribe. Just think about it. You're helping someone. Aren't you more inclined to help them back?
Aom just taps Drake on the shoulder as he walks by. That was a really sweet idea, Callie.
We should let the authorities know, too, I would think. The longer they don't know, the more it hurts.
Yeah.
Is there a guard nearby?
There's actually, in Trask, there's not as many guards walking the streets. They're mainly positioned, because it's a walled city, and so they're mainly positioned at all the gates. The only place there's actually active guard patrols right now, and it's kind of is around the refugee camp.
How about this? How about we tell Lord Trask what happened? Give him the location of the bakery. I'm sure Lord Trask, being who he is and the kind of man that he is, he won't let this slip.
Sounds like
That's
a plan.
also good. We don't need to be framed for murder.
Yeah.
That was not necessarily my thought, but also that's still a good thought.
No, I understand where Callie's coming from.
Callie's pragmatism never ceases to amaze me.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
It's pragmatism mixed with optimism, and it's pleasantly disconcerting.
Yep.
Don't worry. You get used to it after a little bit. Callie's probably one of the most trustworthy people you'll ever meet.
I grow on you like a fungus.
Oh, well,
Just make sure that's just a metaphor.
I don't
Just
think
a
it
metaphor.
is. From
Probably not.
what
Well,
I
no,
saw.
most funguses need very damp environments, and the outsides of people's bodies is not usually all that damp.
Unless
While
they
they're
get caught
living.
in the rain for very long. Oh, that's true. Yeah. The dead, however. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going.
I was about to say, that's a really interesting thing when you consider that athlete's foot is foot fungus.
Yep.
And if we pass by the refugee camp on the way back,
You're not
I wanna-
actually.
Oh,
Yeah, that's outside the city. If I remember
No, it's
correctly.
inside the city, but it's basically down at the southernmost gate, and you're
Yeah,
you're
we
on,
have to
like-
go out of our way.
Yeah, you
Back
have to go.
through.
You have to go further south and then back up.
okay. Then yeah, we'll just go straight to the Trask Manor then.
Alrighty, I gotta really draw a map of Trask.
Yeah.
Thank God you don't have a map address. I have a map making software if you want to use it.
Oh, I have tons. So you basically get back to the manor, and you're crossing the bridge. There is more guards out front. The guard who was dead out front is, of course, gone, but there's still blood on the steps. The guards, as you come walking up, one of the guards is one of the gentlemen you recognize from inside, and he looks at you all and he says, "Any luck?"
More than we hoped for, but not as much as we would have liked.
He looks at you all and he's like, because like some of you were splattered with blood and stuff. So he looks at you all and he says, "Yeah, well, things are getting cleaned up here and straightened up here." He says, "I'm sure Lord Trask wants to see you. I'll escort you in." And he goes into the door, and you go inside. Most of the bodies have been removed. In a fight, things get broken, and smashed, and furniture gets knocked around. Most everything has been cleaned up. Excuse me. He takes you back and into the study/living area that you originally were meeting everyone in. Inside that room, you see Lord and Lady Trask. You see the minister, and they're not. There's no one else in the room but them. And the minister is sitting there, and he's kind of like he's got one hand that has like a warm a cloth wrapped around it, and you can see his other hand that he's holding the cloth with it, or that they're holding the cloth with it. The knuckles are bloodied on that other hand too. And he's like, and he's kind of looking at Lord and Lady Trask and says, "I swear, 5-10 years ago, it wouldn't even be a problem. Now a couple of pops and I can't, my hands just swell up like grapefruit."
I will walk up to him and like very gently touch his shoulder, and I'm gonna cast Cure Serious Wounds on him at 3rd level.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that bean footage.
Topia's gonna find somewhere to, kind of set Camille down for now, because heavy armor is probably not very comfortable for her.
Yeah. Actually, Lady Trask is sitting on the little duvet couch,
Okay.
and she sees you carrying Camille, and she says, "Oh my goodness, is she hurt?" And she gets up and she gestures you to put her on the couch.
I heal him for 23.
Trask kind of sits there and he closes his eyes and he says, "Yeah, if there's anything I miss from those days," he says, "healing magic is sweet as wine."
Mm-hmm.
So you go put her on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Lady Trask looks over you, looks over your shoulder at her, and she says, "She doesn't seem to be very hurt."
She was. She'll be okay, but
healing magic is as sweet as wine.
Yes, she had a terrible time with it.
"Oh, very well. I just wanted to make sure she's." And then she kind of looks at her, and Camille's eyes kind of flicker open, and she looks around as you're kind of laying her down. And as you're laying her down, you're standing up and turning just to talk to Lady Trask, and Camille's hand shoots out and grabs your hand. And she pulls you over where you're standing with your calf and knee against the couch, and she's just doing it so she can be close enough to hold your hand and keep you right there.
Okay.
The young woman's been through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And Lady Trask looks around and says, "I think you all have. I think we all have."
Yeah.
So the minister looks at all of you and they say, "I know that you are all exhausted, and I understand. But I still need to talk to you. I still need to get an idea of what is going on. There are far too many things that are happening too closely together for all this to be some kind of accident. This is a coordinated attack."
It is.
Before we get into that, I'm going to turn to Lord Trask. Your Grace, there was the individual that was serving the minister who tried to frame us and then kind of pretended to be dead and walked off, was a skin changer. He managed to murder and take the skin of a local baker. And I will hand Lord Trask the bag of bread from this bakery. I would like to request that his family be told, and that something be done to aid them in this time of incoming grief.
Lord Trask nods and says, there's 3 bakers in town. If you tell me where his bakery is, I will know who it is.
It's near the Tannery.
Oh, yes. All right. I will send some guards to deliver the news. What happened to his body?
It is
Do you
in
really
the.
want to know?
We would like to lay it to rest.
It is currently without its skin, lying in the alley.
His eyes kind of let's go open.
When
I'm going to send someone right away. You said where?
In the alley near the Tannery.
And he stands up and he's like, guards, guards, and he walks out into the hallway. And Lady Trask says, no skin.
It's not very pleasant.
Turns out it's how it was able to get up and walk away. Takes the skin of someone else and wears it like clothes. Even gets the ability to take some of their memories so that they can impersonate them. Remember what they do. Get some of their mannerisms,
voice,
blend in.
Everything.
She kind of her eyes kind of get a little bit bigger and she says, then it could be anyone.
No, it's dead. I'll make sure of that.
Well, is it?
It did
You said
last.
you saw the soul.
Its soul went elsewhere.
But the
But
body
its
is.
body flopped to the ground like a floppy wet rag.
Oh.
It is very much dead.
But was that just the skin it was wearing?
She shakes her head and she says, its body flopped to the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one it was borrowing.
I thought it only took the skin.
That might be
Well,
my fellow
whatever the
did.
skin went over died too.
Yeah.
Well,
The
where
skin had
did
to go
that
over.
go?
It's in the Tannery.
There's a body. There's
There's
a body in the tannery.
Yes.
Okay.
As well as what is more than likely the corpses of the workers that it killed and turned into zombies.
It killed all the workers in the tannery?
At least a good number of them, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
There were some in
least
some of the
6.
vats still.
Yeah.
All right. She kind of shakes her head and she looks over at the minister and she says, Lord Jägerhorn, this is getting to be more than I think what we were ready for. We assumed that with Ayla being so far, we would have more time. But if this is all happening here and now, I don't know what with these creatures, these skin changers, and I don't know what else we can do. We're
Just to add a sense of urgency to this, Your Graces, the thing that we killed that took our friend was trying to use her to open a gateway into Thanatos.
and Jägerhorn and Lady Trask look back and forth at each other, and then Jägerhorn says, "What is Thanatos?"
It's one of the realms of the abyss. They were trying to bring forth an army of the undead.
Yep. I believe we figured out it was specifically an unending tide of undead abominations and fuckery.
Jägerhorn shakes his head and he says, "The study of the planes is not something that is typically well known because of the limited access that we have to them.
Not
Let's just say
anymore.
you really don't want to know.
Yeah.
Limited access, not quite anymore. Not like it used to be.
Jaegerhorn kind of looks at you, Utopia, and says, "What exactly does that mean?"
We're gonna have to ask you to trust us on this.
I would love to, but I need to know.
I have
You
some
ever seen
questions for
something
you
you
as well,
can't
Diego.
explain?
Excuse me?
For which one else?
Which one?
They're looking back
Am,
and forth
what'd you
between
say?
Aom and Drake.
Yeah.
You
I
want
have
to go
some
first?
questions for Jaegerhorn at some point.
I will do my best to answer them, yes, but please, just give me a few more moments. What were you saying, sir? Talking to Drake.
You ever seen something you couldn't quite explain? Something that didn't make sense?
Yes. Of course.
Well, let's just say we're chocked full of it. You're just gonna just so they get more clear, so you just kind of pinch his fingers together, and the psionic blade will appear.
Their hands instantly turn into fists.
Easy. This isn't
I
for
don't-
you.
I don't think that that's wise.
That's a blade of magical energy. And
Just gonna
as
just throw
they're
it
clenching
straight
their
up.
fists, huh? What?
He's just gonna throw it straight up, and the moment it arcs
Uh-huh.
just above where the beam is, he's just gonna appear upside down, just standing on the beam.
Horn's like, that is a feat of magic, but it's nothing unusual.
Where I come from, there was only one other person able to do that. She's currently dead.
And he kind of says, I'm sorry for your loss. He says, where I come from, and he kind of like, he brings both his fists together, and you see them literally start glowing. And then he opens his hands, and he takes his hands, and he squats down, and he slams his hands onto the ground on either side, and they go rocketing up, and they basically catch the same beam you're on. They swing themselves up, and they land. Remember, this is like a 50-year-old person with a little bit of a punch.
Not bad.
And they land there, and this is almost everyone who has any form of authority within any system you find here got there because they took it.
That is true. I wish they hadn't taken it the way they had.
Sir, suffice it to say that we received our information from a very credible source. More than that, we are not at liberty to say at this point, but
Jaegerhorn steps off of the rafter and lands down on his feet.
we trust them.
Lady Trask steps forward and says, Minister, they have been instrumental in helping Trask deal with the issues that have come up so far, and I'm sure that they will continue to be instrumental to helping us deal with things that continue to happen. On our honor, on the honor of House Trask and its relationship with the Spindle, we will vouch for their honesty. We will vouch for their credibility. And Jaegerhorn kind of like, they sit down on the couch and they rest their hand in their hands. I would not ever sully the relationship that the city of Trask has with the Spindle by doubting you. I'm sorry. This is not the way I would have liked to have met you all.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Jaegerhorn says, how much of the fall did you see?
The fall of
Ayla.
of Ayla, we didn't see any of it. We arrived afterwards. He jumped forward through time.
3 months.
Jaegerhorn stands back up and he says, I do not understand.
Welcome to
I offer him my hands. May I?
Jaegerhorn says, and he just steps forward and takes your hands.
And from my mind to your mind, our thoughts to your thoughts. And he hears both of our voices in his head as I do my best to relay the events leading up to from our, or at least from my perspective, my encounter with the Mist Mother leading up to the point where we arrive in Aelin.
And he kind of like, when he lets go of your hand, he kind of looks around at you all, and he says, he looks over at Lady Trask, and he says, it is very apparent that they are chosen for something by the lady herself. And he says, there is much that we need to ask them. And I don't think we have the luxury of doing so here. He kind of looks at you and he says, I am preparing an expedition from the Spindle back to Ayla. We have formed a flotilla of all the available ships left in the Armada. We are outfitting and arming them at the Spindle. The forward infantry and cavalry are already marching across the plain. The Armada will join them one day outside of the city. We are going to take back what is ours. In order to do this, I need intelligence, and you have it. I need you to come with me.
I will look at everyone else in the party.
She said to follow him.
Yep.
Like right now?
No, we're gonna rest first.
I was going to say like now.
You can rest on the ship.
Do you have strong
ships
drinks?
are fun to sleep on.
Ain't no rest for the wicked.
What did you
Are
say?
we
Rick?
wicked?
It's like, do you at least have strong drinks on said ship?
She says, there are sailors on said ship.
That's a yes.
If I know anything about sailors.
Out of Hey, now hold on a minute.
Phrasing!
What? Don't you put that on this bean.
No, not what I was going. I was like, hey, hold on a minute, add a character. Come on.
Wait a second.
You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm
Credit.
wrong?
All right.
There was a witch.
Weird. All right, so this is a pretty good place to stop, I think, for the night. We are a little bit past time, so it is a good time to wrap up for the evening. First off, thank you everyone who stuck it out with us tonight. I really appreciate it. We really love having everyone here with us. Remember, if you guys want to help us in any way, shape, or form, the easiest way to do that is to subscribe if you can. It's $5 and it goes a long way to helping us pay the bills and get things taken care of. And it also goes a long way to ensuring that we get to that next step and that next level where we can actually start doing things like making sure that our cast really wants to show up by giving them money. I mean, I hope the games are good.
You don't need money to come here. What the hell do you mean?
But how much better would it be if you got to come here and get paid?
I mean, fair.
I'm being paid to go to therapy?
Yeah.
No, wait. I'm
That
being
costs
paid to
$100.
need therapy?
I'm being paid to get freaking cock blocked by my DM for the rest of the year. Ooh.
It's called teasing at that point.
Oh,
Bro,
I love you so much,
Edge Play
Milagros.
Plus.
It has not even begun to be cock-blocky. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Admiral Redbeard.
Oh, man.
Really?
Oh, thank you. Let's get
Let's get paid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, I deserve some financial compensation for the number of times I've cried on stream.
Well, I don't know. No one shipped me any tears for my cup, so...
Oh, wait.
You don't
is that
have
how
your
we get
cup
paid?
yet. Do you have
No.
your cup?
No,
Okay,
I
then.
haven't.
I'm
not shipping you anything.
Look, under normal circumstances, I would say one thing, but I don't want to put that energy out there. So
No, don't say anything.
Don't do it. Don't do it, man.
I mean, I've only really cried in game like very, very few times. Like maybe 3 or 4 times.
So if
Oh,
I
no
can
way.
equal your number of times crying in game,
see,
What do I
that's
get?
why I'm not saying anything. That's why I'm not saying anything.
Challenge accepted. I'll have to figure something. I'll get
I
you
would
like an
glad
extra
you
big
picked the
B.
challenge because unfortunately, now you know what? You know what? I'm feeling dangerous. Fuck it.
what?
Why?
Oh no.
No.
We're
because
taking
this
it
doesn't
away from
affect
you.
You. Because here's the thing. With the kind of person you have seen, do you really think Drake is the kind of person to cry easily, if at all?
Why would you say that?
Finding a mom
See,
and
that's a
then
different
losing
challenge
her
there.
all over
Say
again.
that.
There's always that.
God damn it.
We're challenging it.
DM keeps killing my mom.
Oh, hey, we're not going to talk about that.
Are you the DM, Kat?
No,
Cassie?
I remember that moment. That was good. It was a good moment.
Did you cry?
Mm-mm.
Oh, good. That gives me more information.
What will it take?
Oh no, I know. That's what I'm looking for.
Yep.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you again so much. This has been Kingdoms of Mist, our D&D 5e homebrew game that is being played by these amazing people who are creatives in their own right and do their own things in other spheres. Let's start out with Sam this time. Sam, where
Shit.
can people find you?
Alrighty, so let me think. This upcoming Tuesday, you guys can find me over on, of course, on here over at ADH Adventures, as I'm playing a very unique young noble with a very fiery problem at the moment. It's a good way to put it.
We're dealing
guys
with
can-
it. It's fine.
You guys can, of course, find me here every Wednesday, which is always fun. Not this Thursday, unfortunately, but next Thursday, you can find me over on Turn to Page 394's channel as we continue our Star Wars game, which, if my math is correct, we may be hitting Order 66 next week.
Nice.
Not looking forward to that entirely, but also looking forward to that. And unfortunately, that's about as much as you can find. Wait. I think, if I remember correctly, I don't know if it's a podcast or a live play, we are playing Masks this weekend. So
Nice.
that'll be over on Vampiric Touchy NT's channel
This weekend?
this weekend.
What day this weekend is it? Saturday or
I
Sunday?
want to say it's Friday? Friday around noon Eastern, if I remember correctly. Though I cannot remember if we're doing it live or if we're recording it and posting it later.
Got it. All right.
It'll
That's what I
technically
was
be
looking at.
session 0, I believe.
Yep. Excellent. Thank you very much, Sam. And if you want to find those links, I hope all of them are in your beacons.
Mhm.
All right,
Every single
excellent.
one of them.
Every single one of them. Rob,
Yo.
where can people find you?
Here on TikTok and every other Friday on the lab. So next Friday will be our other stream.
Excellent.
And that's pretty much it until I get more free time.
Excellent. And that is always the case. Free time is the biggest limiter of any gamer. We all know that. We all feel that.
Yeah. I would love to be a part of more games, but
Yeah, I know. I know. Cassie,
Yeah.
where
Hi,
can people
everybody.
find more of you?
You can find me on not all the social medias, on like TikTok and Instagram and Twitter at Lady Vamp. Also, I joined Zam on Tuesday nights. We're dealing with some stuff. Rory may or may not be switching seasons. His little Falladrin went through some trauma. And
Aw.
we're gonna see how that affects her.
Winter Eladrin?
Possibly. We're playing
Oh,
with winter
shit.
or summer. Is she going rage or is she going like shut down, no emotions?
That's...
So I'm excited. I'm exploring that. Right
Yeah,
now.
no. And that's the biggest problem also of being a content creator. I want to watch their show, but I'm doing my show. So I had to go back and find the VODs. Which is why I subscribe to their channel, by the way, because that's what subscribing to a channel gets you. It gets you access to VODs. Dun dun dun. So that's also for all you other creators out there. That's how you get to support your fellow creators. Is you subscribe to their channels and then go back and watch their VODs and give them views, because that is beautiful too. And Sphinx.
Yes. Hi, I'm Sphinx Akasha. You can find me on TikTok at Circle DM. You can also find me right here in Dinner in a Game on Tuesdays when we play Emerald Sanctums, which is a World of Darkness open world chronicle where I play Emrys, a Order of Hermes mage. Think Harry Dresden, but a little cooler head, and also owns a bookshop.
And a much better dad.
Well, I don't know.
Harry Dresden is a horrible fucking father, and a horrible fucking adopted father too.
I have not read the last two books. So I have no idea how horrible he is. But the last book I read, he
Ladies and
gave
gentlemen,
it a solid try.
Mute us for a Dresden spoiler. Not for you, Val, because you've read it. And anyone who doesn't want to hear this, close your ears. His fucking relationship with Molly is fucked.
Oh yeah, no, I absolutely
and that
agree
is
with that.
she's almost like an adopted daughter to him, and he let her become the
Winter Lady. Yeah,
the Winter Lady, and that is
yeah.
What's worse is he saw it coming.
Mm-hmm. I did nothing to stop it.
So I was just like, fuck that. He's the worst dad ever.
That's fair. That's the fairest. That's
valid.
Yep. So anyway, back to talking about this stuff.
But you can also find me here on Wednesdays playing this lovely game with these lovely folks. I've been Valentine O'Connell. On every other Friday, you can find me with the Alex Baum channel playing Initiatives and Intrigues, where I play Badru Kumar, our favorite bard/cleric. Right now, we're off to cure a cursed dragon egg. That's fun. But this Friday, you can find me on the ADH Adventures streaming channel, where I will be DMing my game, Agents of the Circle, where we are getting ready we're actually in the midst of a heist snapping. The agents are getting ready to break into a Deneth enclave and steal a person. Steal a whole person. It's going to be great.
It's not kidnapping if they're stolen. That's the rule.
That's the rule. It's kind of the same. Kind of the same thing.
Another show that I want to watch that I had to VOD.
VODs. Also, it's a podcast. So if you want to, if you are confused when you start the VODs, because VODs, this is our 4th season, and you have no idea what the hell's going on, check out the first 3 seasons that are anywhere you get your podcast. They're really fun and it's hilarious, and yeah, it's a good time.
And on ladies and gentlemen, oh, sorry, go ahead.
And on this Saturday, you can catch me with the ADH Adventures channel as we play Heroes Arc, where we are in our pirate arc. Raziel has all of his memories back finally, which is great. But we're also about to face off against a bunch of purple worms, which is not
bunch of purple worms.
Not just one.
What?
I think it's at least 2, maybe, or is it just one? I don't remember. I don't remember.
No,
there's a purple. There's at least one purple worm with the possibility of more. We're on a mountain of purple with purple worm sign. It's
Phrasing?
worm sign.
And finally,
Yeah.
worm sign. And finally, the amazing Milagros. Where can
That's
we
very
find
nice
you?
of you, but I think you should just call me the long-suffering Milagros at this
Okay.
point.
The amazing, long-suffering Milagros.
We're gonna
Thank
get you
you.
that date. We're gonna get you that date, kiddo.
Amazingly
So-
long
Happen.
suffering.
Dude, like at this
It's
point,
happening.
like, listen, this is session 38. So I graduate college in 3 weeks, and I'm starting to hit that point where I'm just like having random crying fits about it because what the fuck, I'm gonna have to be a real adult. So until that happens, and also I get settled in New York, it's not like moving states all of a sudden is also stressful. Like, oh
Not at
God.
all.
I will not be making much content on my own. I do have stuff coming, but I don't have it right now. If you would like to see me consistently suffering, I will be suffering Tuesdays and Wednesdays here on Dinner and a Game, and then hopefully watching Ray suffer on Saturdays. I love Em. I really hope she pays him back. With all the love of my heart. I love Ray
She's
so much.
trying. She's trying.
She'd better. She'd better. But yeah, I live here on Dinner and a Game. I'm here Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. They can't get rid of me. This is my home now. And I am on TikTok. I have my Linktree. But more content coming once I'm not doing a million things at once and trying to, become a real adult.
A real adult.
A real adult with like
It's
a lease.
overrated.
No
that.
such thing.
It's
No such
overrated.
thing.
Like a lease and shit.
such
Like, oh my god.
You don't
There
want
is
it. Trust me.
adulthood
It
is
sucks.
exactly what they told you it was going to be. All kinds of freedom and authority, and you get to make your own decisions, and
can have
they
cake
fucking
every
lied
night.
to you, and none of this is true. And
You can't have cake every night, but
You
you,
can
have
have
to pay for
cake
the
every-
cake.
yes, you have to buy the
Or
cake
make it.
yourself.
Dang, cake in a cup.
Cake in a cup. Oh yeah, I love those little things. Or I used to before I got diabetes, and I can't fucking have them anymore.
I mean, you
Sorry.
still have to pay for the ingredients to make mug cake.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support Dinner in a Game, here is our link tree. It has all our socials on it. The socials link back to all those contests we were telling you about. Everything from the book giveaway we're doing here, which is this set of D&D core books, which we're going to give away. We had 1,000 followers here. We're at 741, so we're getting really close. This 3D printed tower, which is 4 stories tall, 11 inches tall, 9 inches wide. And we are going to give this away. We hit 1,000 followers on TikTok, and we're literally at 941. So we're like 50 something away, 59. Wow, I'm really good at math. Don't ever let me do your taxes. So we're going to be giving this away when we hit 1,000 on TikTok. And finally, every show we give away a mini. I am actually, since I've got a couple of days between I have to do this, I'm actually going to go through and put up several screenshots in Dinner in a Game, and I'm going to put in a bunch of things for, not screenshots, but pictures of the different series that I have minis for. And what we're going to do is we're going to vote in our Discord for which new series we're going to give away minis from. And as always with this, there is going to be the competition for, not the competition, but there's going to be the way where we're going to do all the smaller minis are going to be part of the weekly drawing. And in all the series that I have available, there are larger minis that we can give away for conditions like if we get my brain just went out my butt. If we get a hype train going, then we'll give away one of the mid-size minis. And if we get a hype train completed, we will give away the biggest mini on the lot. And I can tell you that one of the series, that mini happens to be a full Coliseum.
Whoa.
I'm not fucking kidding. The whole mini theme is a gladiatorial arena.
My next character was going to be a gladiator.
You mean my wife? You mean my wife?
Yes.
All right,
that's it.
so here we go, guys. Admiral Redbeard. Expedition Admiral Redbeard. Hey, that might have worked. You never know. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and say we love you all. Remember, at dinner and a game, we always save you guys a seat at the table, and what we mean by that is we always want you to be able to join us at that table. So if you have to go anywhere, please do everything in your power to make in your tower. I'm still thinking about the giveaways. In your power to make sure you stay safe. Wear a mask. Practice social distancing. The virus is out there. But fuck it, you don't even want to get a cold, so do what you can. Stay away from people, they're horrible.
Don't butt fuck the virus.
Don't butt fuck
please.
it.
No.
God damn it.
All right.
So, has anyone got a choice for a raid tonight?
ADH Adventures, isn't it?
ADH Adventures
Yeah.
is
Oh
on.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It's
They
Secrets of
are
the Alchemist
rolling.
Night.
It is Secrets of the
Yes.
Alchemist Night.
Secret.
Let's go give them a raid, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna go raid. For those of you who might not be familiar with Twitch, when you raid, we take our audience, we go jump into their audience. You let them know that Dinner and a Game sent you. Give them some love. Give them a follow if you haven't yet. The ADH Adventures is amazing. 3 of the people from this show are from that channel as well. So
Ayo.
give them some love. Let them know we sent you. And if you can, give them a follow, because follows are free. And also, do not forget that we will be here on Saturday at 10 in the morning Eastern Standard Time for Monster Hearts 2. And that in a few weeks, we're going to be starting our alternating campaigns on Friday nights. Gamer Raider Girl, Ivy Shadow, is going to be running a D&D 5e game that is themed around Suicide Squad. And that's going to be happening on one Friday night. And the
That's
other
gonna be
Friday
cool.
night, I am going to be running a Firefly RPG where we are all going to be trying to stay flying and keep working as we try and survive in the Firefly world. So that's all coming up in a couple of weeks. We'll be making announcements of that in the Discord and on our Facebook. You can find our links on social media. In the meantime, let us go and tell ADH Adventures how amazing they are. And thank you all. You're amazing too. Without your support, we'd still be doing this, but we wouldn't be quite as amazingly happy as you make us. So thank you again. And we will see you guys in a few days for Monster Hearts 2. And we're clear now.